All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Started 1 minute early. How are y'all? I'm just nestling in. Air quality index in the New York area is horrible. Horrible right now. I mean, y'all probably know that because of the wildfires that are happening right now. But yeah, no, air quality is not great in the grander New York area. So we're still kind of bombarded. Not bombarded. We're stacked inside of our little apartments. And yeah, I'm streaming today. So first off, hello. Appreciate y'all being here. I know this is a little bit of a different stream than what I would usually do. However, I am very excited about it because today I get to show off one of my favorite games of all time to you all. And I say that, I do not say that lightly. I do not say that lightly whatsoever. Okay, I've talked about this game on stream a bunch of times and I have been dying to start streaming it. And I figured that it could be a cool, nice, a little bit more of a niche stream. I'll tell you this right now. I know this is definitely not going to get as much viewership as the Deltarune stuff or, you know, the Ban stuff. But you know what? Every once in a while, you got to give yourself a little treat. Okay? You got to give yourself a little treat. And that's what this stream is going to be. This stream is my little treat. And if you met, I'm going to extend my hand to you. I'm going to extend my hand to you and invite you into my little crevice. I want to invite you into my little treat area. My little treat area filled with brownies and cookies and pretzels and churros. It's gonna be insane. Hi, I love you. Have money. Thanks, Jack's plan. Simple, easy, clean, great. Also, Disaster Dracula, thank you for the membership. But anyway, so let's get started. Couple of things, couple of preambles I need to explain really quick. First off, if you're not familiar with this series, Dragon Quest, what is it? Dragon Quest is kind of, it's gotten more popular in the US over the years, especially recently with the announcement of Dragon Quest 12, among other things. But if you're not familiar with Dragon Quest, it is like the quintessential RPG series from Japan. It inspired a whole bunch of RPGs, like inspired Pokemon, inspired like bits of Final Fantasy. Like Dragon Quest is the quintessential RPG series. If you don't like RPGs, that's completely fine. I wasn't much of an RPG guy for a very long time. But then I started getting into this series. When I was younger, I was a much more casual fan of this series. I really liked Dragon Quest IX. That was the first multiplayer version of Dragon Quest. And I really dug that. I liked the multiplayer aspect. Even if none of my friends owned the game, I dug it. I dug it when I could indulge in it. Excellent Excels. Thank you for the membership. I watch your Dragon Quest X videos occasionally. But yeah, so let me explain. So Dragon Quest, like, you know, similar to Final Fantasy, some of the games take place in the same continuity as each other. Other ones are completely standalone. Dragon Quest X is 99% standalone. There are a couple of elements that if you're a longtime fan of Dragon Quest, you can be like, oh, that's that character, but a lot of them are recontextualized and reintroduced to a new group of people. So you don't need to worry. This is Dragon Quest X, but you don't need to know anything about any other Dragon Quest game to get into this. You might be familiar with Dragon Quest if you're a fan of Akira Toriyama, the late and great Akira Toriyama. He worked on the designs for the original Dragon Quest, and that is one of the many reasons why it got insanely popular in Japan. And one of the many reasons it didn't pop off in America, because for whatever reason, for the first couple of entries in America, they gave it really weird box art, like Americanized box art, which is insane to me, because it's Akira Toriyama. Dragon Ball was like huge everywhere. I don't know why they did that, but it like killed the hype for Dragon Quest early on in the States. But to further explain, this, what I'm playing today, or what I'm starting my playthrough today on, it's called Dragon Quest X. It is a Japanese-only MMO. And you might be wondering to yourself, Japanese only? Does that mean there's no English translation? Officially? No. There is no official English translation for this game. And, you know, for the longest time, I had heard about it, and I was like, dang, I hope that gets an official localization one day. And it never has. However, there is an amazing fan translation project called DQX Clarity. I've talked to the devs a couple of different times. Really sweet people, super hardworking. They put in a lot of effort for no money at all, just so that people get to experience this game. And that is how we'll be playing the game today. It is also a way that you at home can play the game. If you're interested, you can look up dqxabbey.com. It is a fan site that has resources on how you can get started playing the game. And I know this is a lot, okay? I myself am not a fan of MMOs. I never have been a fan of MMOs. I really could never get into them. All my friends are super into Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not that big on Final Fantasy XIV. I'm willing to try it again soon, obviously, after getting super addicted to Dragon Quest. But basically, here's the story of how I got into this, all right? Dragon Quest X, funnily enough, somebody in chat who just became a member, Excellent Excels, I believe you tweeted about it and was like, great news, the entire game, versions 1 through 7, all of the cutscenes are hand translated. And I was like, whoa, that's a big deal. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll take a look at the fan translation project. So I looked it up, I installed the game, and I was like, oh, this would be a really cool thing if this is really fun. I could like suggest this to some friends and we can have a new game to play together. Little did I know that I would start a little bit of a movement in my friend group. A very strange movement. This game, Dragon Quest X, this shit is a sleeper build game. This game has been out since like 2012, since the Wii era. This game has been out that long. It's still receiving updates and story content drops to this day. And when I tell you, I had no fucking idea that this game would be as fun and well written as it is. It took me by surprise. Like, again, before I played this, I was a very casual fan of Dragon Quest. I had never beaten a Dragon Quest game. I had played it very casually growing up. And then I booted this up on a whim, and I started playing it, and I was like, wait, this is like really fun. I really like this. And again, you need to understand, I'm not an MMO person, but this game plays, it doesn't play like an MMO. I think the way that people described it to me was it is a Dragon Quest game first and an MMO second. So it's a game you can play completely single player if you want, but there's also a lot of multiplayer features that encourage you to like get together with friends and make your own RPG party, and you can experience the entire story together. And that is also why I'm starting the stream with this today, is because my stream is the first stream in this little series that we're doing, but me and a couple of other streamers and friends of mine are going to be starting our own streams of this game. We're going to be doing the first stream on our own. We're going to do the prologue and the starting town quest. And then from there, we're going to get together, combine our streams, all stream together, and we're just going to play the story of the game. So here's who's going to be involved in this. So obviously it's me. I'm the one who's streaming first to kind of like, you know, kick this off. Because again, I love this game. I want more people to check this game out. It is a sleeper build of a game. It is incredibly fun, incredibly well written, and you'll see what I mean as we get into it. So I'm starting my stream today, and like I said, I'm going to do the prologue, and I'm going to do the starting town quest. And much like the Deltarune streams I've been doing that many of you are familiar with, the plan is that when we all get together, we're all going to like read through the story together, and we're going to have a fun time and just play the game together. So it's going to be me first today, then it is going to be Joy, otherwise known as Dollip, a really good friend of mine who has also gotten super into the game. Wait, is this a friend lock? No, it's not a friend lock. It's not a friend lock, but we will have friends involved in it. So it's gonna be me, it's gonna be Dollip next. Then it is going to be Lady Emily, who y'all might know for her amazing video essays, and also she does a lot of hashtag funny moments. And then also, we're going to involve ROBBYDUDE, who y'all may or may not be familiar with. Robbie is super chill, super cool. Another streamer. We've had very limited interactions, but I know Robbie's a big fan of Dragon Quest, so I feel like this would be a really good time to kind of just stream together and have a good time. But yeah, so that's what this series is gonna be. And I'm starting today, and Joy's stream is going to be... I'm looking at my calendar. Yeah, Joy's stream is going to be July 18th on her Twitch. So that's tomorrow. And what's cool about this, too... I'll switch over to the game now. What's really cool about this, too, is that each of us are going to have completely separate experiences starting this game. So, when I make my character, I'm gonna have a completely unique story scenario for the start of the game, because I'm going to pick a unique race, unlike my other friends. I'm picking my own race, and we're all picking each of our individual races separately, so we all have different starting town quests. So that way I can encourage you, if you're curious to know the lore of each of our characters and their starting town quests after the prologue of the game, I encourage you to check out their streams. Are you gonna do little RPs and stuff? I mean, a little bit. We're gonna RP a little bit. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a fun time. So first off, I want to show off. This is my current character. His name is Tetsune. He is a Pukulet hermit. And he is, if you play the game, you might see me around some of the servers. I have run into a couple of people who've been like, hey, I know you. You promoted the game on the Twitter and I played it. Yeah, like that's happened to me a couple of times, which is really funny that I met people in this game that started playing because of me tweeting about it. I checked the American box arts for the first 4 DQ games. The first one looks pretty metal. The fourth looks okay. What the heck's going on for 2 and 3? Seriously, chat. Look at Dragon Warriors 2's box art. Anyway, is there a guide to get it in English? Yes, there is. So I want to make a tutorial video and put it on the side channel on how to get the game in English. But I have no idea when I'm going to have the time for that. So if you want to look into it yourself, I highly suggest going on dqxabby.com. They have a really, really good rundown on getting started. You have to make a Japanese Square Enix account, you know, all that stuff. And I swear to God, I know it seems a little bit daunting for the setup. This game is so good, and you can play it for free for half of the entirety of the release of the game. It's insane. I had like 500 hours in the game before I even spent a single cent. It was awesome. But anyway, sorry. Enough of me tugging this game off, okay? We're just gonna play. Sorry, listen. This game is a little bit of a hyper obsession of mine. Like, I really like this game, and it's a shame because there's not really many people online making content of this game at all. And it's been out since 2012. And, you know, like, obviously in Japan, it's super big over there. But in America, you know, since we never got it officially localized, it is the one Dragon Quest game that has barely any videos about it on the English-speaking side of YouTube. So, we're gonna get into it. So when you start the game, you go into the prologue. So the prologue is a single-player segment, so we're just gonna do it so you guys have context for the story, because it is important. I highly suggest doing the prologue. It teaches you how to play the game, and it gives you a lot of really important story context. From here, you will create two characters, your own character and a sibling character. So, for this playthrough, I'm thinking about playing a girl character for once, mostly because I've already played a male character, and I think it would be cool to have a little bit of variety between the characters that I play. So, first off, the way that this game works is customization at the start is a little bit lacking, but give it some time. They have a lot of really good clothing options. I'll probably go shorts. You know, the thing that shocks me about this too is that there's actually a pretty decent amount of skin tone options. For a game that came out in 2012, by the way, this first came out in 2012, they have not changed this base character creator since then at all. Yeah, some of the hair is really good, some of it is kind of like heinous. Like, this one looks very plain to me. I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with that one. I really like this hairstyle in particular. I wish that female characters had, like, kind of like a bowl cut, because I play, Dragon Quest Smash Bros. On my phone, and I have a character in it named Apollo that has like she's a redhead and she has like a bowl cut, and I think it's really cute. Yeah, the closest I can get is this, which, I mean, yeah, it works. Thankfully, there's good hair options. I'm thinking about making her a redhead, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna commit to that or not. I might start with her as a redhead, and then, yeah. Redhead. I'm gonna start with her as a redhead. I might change that later, but very subtle face differences here. And, you know, all of this stuff that we're doing right now can be changed later when you can access a store to, like, do a hairdresser to completely redo your looks again if you want. Do I want to make her, like, pudgy faced, or? I mean, I think this is pretty cute, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this face shape. I kind of think this is a good middle ground. Bro. Dude. This one from the side is kind of hilarious. This one looks very young to me. I want to kind of get a slightly older look, but I might go back to this because it is kind of cute. I don't know. Yeah, I think type 2 is probably what we're gonna go with. The eyes, I think this game personally, as much as I love the customization in this game, I think the eyes are a little bit lacking. I feel like there should be more eye options. This one just looks bad. Like, straight up, this one just does not look great. Got the classic kind of Toriyama eyes. I kind of like that she looks sleep deprived with these ones. I kind of dig it. Honestly, those eyes with this face type is kind of cute. I like it. But I don't know, I feel like her eyes are too low in this face type. But yeah, I was really excited because of these streams, I get the chance to play a girl character, and I can accessorize her and make her look cute as hell. Ooh, the pink eyes. Should I make the eyes match the hair? You think? Or should I go with, like, telling like the lighter pink? Again, like, these can all be changed later, but egg behavior? Don't say that about real people. Come on. Don't say that about real people. I know I'm chill about it, but that just, that gives ick. That's ick. That's ick vibes, chat. Pink. I kind of like the pink guys. I think they actually work really well with the red hair. Alright, so here's my favorite part. So, as you have probably noticed, this keyboard is in Japanese. And if you go to katakana, there's katakana. It's all Japanese. Guys, don't woke transvestigate Salt. Yeah, please don't. I'm allowed to be a little bit feminine and have my fun. I'm allowed to play dolls without people being like, that's a woman! Listen, I'd be a fucking kick-ass woman or man. I don't care what I am as long as I'm having fun. But just don't be weird about it. So as you probably noticed, this game is this keyboard's in Japanese. So here's what I did. So you have two choices here. One, you can pick a name and then translate it to Japanese and try to match it the best you can in the Japanese keyboard. Or you could do what I did when I first played. And you can just spam.
The Dragon Quest streams are finally happening. Yeah. Have fun, Mr. Saltman. Your streams keep me sane while studying.
Thank you so much for the $20. And thank you so much, Fight. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah. Or you could be like me and you could spam random letters, click confirm, and see what it says. Anofu. Not digging it, gonna go back. Kosabebe. I was considering giving her the name Apollo. Name her Japanese for Frank. I'm not naming her Frank. I wanna like this character. I'm not naming her Frank. Third option is to learn katakana. It's fun. Metsuyoyu. See, you want to avoid having too many characters. Chimi. Wait, no, that's cute. Wait, I like that. Hold on. I'm like taking a picture of that really quick. Just in case I want to do that. Chimi is really cute. How are we feeling about Chimi? Chimi is like weirdly cute. Chimi? Keep Chimi? Alright, yeah, no, I'm digging it. Okay, it's Chimi. Wow, that was easy. Dude, people should just use this game if they ever want to change their name in real life. Just go into this game with the English translator on and just type in random bullshit until you get a name that sounds cute. Okay, so.
Shri ABT that. Enjoy the game. Heart emoji.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good, Tronkles. Don't worry about it. I appreciate it, though. Okay, what are we thinking for the sibling character? Because I'm gonna be honest, I want the sibling character to have aura. We need the sibling character to have aura. Alright? I was gonna go younger sister, but that design's not giving aura. Older sister? Okay. Older sister. Gonna make her tall. Gonna make her a little bit more tan than me. I will say, like, the hair options in this game, as much as I do like a lot of them, I feel like some of them are a little bit lacking. I think that was my one big critique with this game, is I wish there were more hair options. There are a couple more when you get deeper into the game, but it's not much. It's not much extra hair. You can get a pompadour, though, as a dude, which is cool. I never used it, but I'm glad that I can do that. What do we feel? Oh, I like the shortcut. The shortcut's kind of like, it can be kind of aura. So I have red hair. That's just Bulma. I'm just making Bulma. Again, that's Bulma. I kind of like a part of me kind of wants to give her the same eyes, but it would look too similar to my character. I kind of like these eyes for her. Your sister's Bulma. Wish you lots of fun. Gotta go back to work. No problem. Salty. Salty, please say Bitcorn. Bitcorn. Dude, wait, the white eyes are kind of like sick. Oh, but the golden eyes? Dude. Make her bald? Can you even make the characters bald? I don't think you can make the characters bald. I kind of wish you could. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked bald isn't an option. Maybe it's an option later? I don't actually remember. But yeah, so, I mean, I kind of like her. I like that her eyes are like kind of gold. I mean, it's either gold for aura or like kind of bluish green. Can you change the mouth? You can't. So the mouth you can change in game, but it's based off of your character's mood. So like, for example, my character has like a little bit of a squiggly mouth, and I set that to angry, which is why the mouth is all squiggly. I mean, I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of like her.
BV donated $16. Sorry if you already answered, but you talked to BT a friend lock for BDSP at the end of season 2. How come that never happened?
I toured around with the idea, but I didn't really like BDSP that much upon playing it. There is going to be a new friend lock this year. I'm not going to say anything about it, though, because it's a secret. It's a secret. Shush, 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 shush. Make her hair pink and her eyes red, please. Well, the thing is, I don't really like the pink coloring, personally. I think, I don't know, it's not really a sharp pink that I like. I mean, this one is closer to what I like, but like, I don't know, she kind of has aura with the purple hair and the gold eyes. You know what I mean? It's bland. It's not oh no, you're talking about BDSP. Yeah, no, it's bland. Sorry. I thought you were talking about my character. I was gonna be like, excuse me. Dude, I'm so easily rage baited. I gotta stop. I gotta contain myself. Dark cyan with golden eyes. Hold on. I don't know, the purple kind of works. I mean, actually, the darker purple works a little bit more for me. Salty was ready to bat for bargain bin Bulma. I straight up, I was. I will say, you get a lot of hair customizations later on, but you can't change your hair for your sibling, which kind of sucks. Purple always good. Yeah, you know, I'm going with this. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's see. What name can we give to her? Muyu and Chimi? Damn, she looks cooler than my character. Dude, I made my sibling character way cooler than my character. I'm getting mocked by my sibling character, dude. Oh my god. How are we feeling about Muyu? Salty, if I watch you play, will you let my family go? I'll consider it. Chimi looks kind of chopped in retrospect. Hey, be nice to Chimi. Muyu is tough. Muyu, cute. Now they both cute. Thank you. Okay. I will say, to let chat know, I'm currently on version 6 of the game. Or not version 6. I'm currently on version 4 of the game. We're wrapping up the story for my version 4 playthrough tonight with a couple of friends. So please don't post any spoilers for any past version 4 content. I mean, honestly, don't post any spoilers for other people at all. I'd appreciate it if you didn't, but I can't control you. Just please comment with discretion. But I like Muyu. Are you kind of looking like Dollip? Yeah, Dollip has aura. Joy has aura. I heard a dragon has a quest in it. It's true. Create an adventure log using these 2 characters. Yes. I kind of like Chimi. I like that name a lot. That was like when I was first naming my character playing off stream Tetsune. I just heard it and I was like, yeah, I like that. Tetsune, I like that. Chopped me and whore you. Shut the fuck up, bro. Oh, hot you. You said hot you. Where to start? Okay, so when you have the full game, like I do, it gives you the opportunity to start from a later version. Don't do it. It's a trap. Only do that if you're an experienced player, okay? Start from the beginning. Version 1, Awakening of the Five Tribes, is the story to the start of your adventure. It's for you to enjoy the game from the very beginning. Do you want to start from version 1, Awakening of the Five Tribes? Yes. Are you sure you want to start the game at the beginning? Yes. In this online world, people will be able to see the name of your character and your sibling. Please don't use any names that infringe on copyrights, reveal private information, or make others feel uncomfortable. Clarity note, please also refrain from using character names like, but not limited to, the following. Names of random characters, names of the same repeated character. These names are common among our bot/RMT accounts. Chimichanga. Dude, that's her nickname. Chimichanga. I like that a lot. Chimichanga. Randomly input names can also inadvertently spell out offensive/discriminatory terms, so please refrain from doing so. If you selected a character with such a name, it's strongly recommended to go back and change to a more appropriate name. If you need help, the various English-speaking communities have members that are more than happy to assist you with naming. There are 74 other players also using the name Chimi. Begin your adventure with the name Chimi? Yes, please. Yes. Create an adventure log. All right, we got our character. So once you once you finish making your character, you load in, and it'll give you the option to start the Athene Village prologue. It's giving me the option to skip, but I'm going to say no, because it's important to get context. Now, at the top left of the screen, you'll see that I have a skip cutscene button. I am not going to be using that. That is for if you played the game once already, or if you've experienced the cutscene on a different account, you can skip cutscenes, but I am not going to be doing that. So if you ever replay the game, you don't have to worry about sitting through every single cutscene again. You can just skip through them if you've already played it. Anyway, Chimi! Aura. Her design kind of fucks, like, hard. You see, you know what? This works thematically, because if I'm being mogged by my older siblings' design, that's gonna make me want to, like, lock in and, like, be cool, like, as cool as her one day. You know what I mean? Well, pretty great, huh? Also, you might notice the sibling character, their name is still in Japanese. That is a sibling-only problem. That happens with no other characters in the game. So whenever you see a random Japanese name pop up, they're talking about my sibling. Abba said I could ride with her. Right, Abba?
Of course. Today is special. I never thought I'd see the day when I could ride atop of the Galapagod, a guardian deity. It pays to live a long life. Let's get going. We need to let the others ride too.
It's Muyu, right? I forgot what her name was. Muyu. Yes, Abba. Come on, Chimi, get on, get on. Here, take my hand.
Absolutely not.
Huh?
We can't take Chimi.
Why not?
That's because...
Ow. Muyu! I knew it wouldn't work. What were you thinking you're doing? Sorry about that. Oh, the last of this year's pep beans. Jeez, Muyu sure is a fast runner. Sorry, I like took a second. Chimi, hey Chimi, are you in there? Oh, still asleep, huh? That's not like you. What's that? You dreamt that Muyu and Abba were riding on the Galapagod? No way, that could never happen. Oh, right, listen up. It's about Muyu. They said they were going to use alchemy to increase our crop of pep beans tenfold, but they failed and all the beans turned to ash. Last of this year's pep beans. Abba's been looking forward to them so much. It's just awful, isn't it? And it's your sister's fault, so you need to apologize to Abba in their stead. Not that I need to tell you, but Abba's house is on the hill over the bridge. Now off you go. Here, wait a second. There we go. Where the music at? Hold on. Where the music at? Do I have the music turned off? I think I do. Hold on, turning up the music. No, the music is on, actually. The music is on. It's just not playing. Even funnier. Somehow even funnier. So first off, what we're gonna do is run around in circles like an idiot. Miscellaneous settings. The thing that I recommend all players in this game do. Go to camera and change the camera speed. It is unbearable if you don't. There we go. Good shit. Dog, where is the music? Where's the music? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. I was like, where is it? There we go. Impatient. Listen, I want to listen to this amazing music from the year 2012. Go. Okay, welcome to the village of Athene. Those who have something important to say will have the name above their heads colored pink. Try talking to Tarara over there. What is it, Chimi? Don't tell me you've already forgotten what I told you. Come on, pull yourself together. You were ahead of Abba's place. You were headed to Abba's place to apologize on behalf of your sister, right? Her house is on the hill across the bridge. Also, if you need to record your adventure or take a break, go and pray at Sister Iori. If you ever forget what to do next, just ask someone who has pink names like me. Got it? Alright. I'm going to turn down the music just a little bit because it's a little bit loud. Oh yeah, I can pin the message check. Thank you. Hold on. Pin. I almost put you in timeout on accident. Music is good, by the way. It's not too loud. So, much like any Dragon Quest game, you can search through jars and stuff like that. I mean, really any action RPG sort of game. Oh, you love that poppin', don't you? That classic Wii era poppin'. Ooh. Crispy. Hi, Naku. Huh? You going to Abba's place to apologize for Muyu's mistake? Abba gets super scary when she's steamed. Hope she doesn't scold you too much. If you need to find her house, open the map and look for her house with the shiny star mark. You'll see menu display at the bottom of the map there. Open up that and select NPC location and see who's there. The other function's useful too, so be sure to check him out. Abba's grandson Shini, he's so nice, but man is she scary. Okay, so if you open up your map, things are... Listen, if you don't like yellow paint, you're gonna hate the fact that this game points out everything. You can turn off hints and stuff if you want, but I prefer to keep them on because the game's pretty lengthy, so it's nice to be able to know where to go if you don't know where to go. Walk through, go. Let's go apologize to Lady Abba's house. Hi, Sister Iori. I'm gonna pray here real quick. So in other Dragon Quest games, to save the game, you usually pray at a church. However, in this game, since it's an MMO that's always online, what praying does in this game is you set your respawn point. Sometimes you can also set your respawn point automatically if you enter a new village, but yeah, that's basically what it's for in this game. Also, if you ever want to stop playing, you literally just go to you go to miscellaneous and then just stop playing. I don't have access to it right now because I'm in the prologue, but yeah. Hi, Sheeny. Oh, hello there, Chimi. You seem a bit down. Is there something troubling you? Huh? You came to apologize to grandmother? I see, so Muyu's alchemy failed and ruined all the pet beans. I understand the situation now, don't worry about it. Since it was just an accident, I'm sure grandmother will be forgiving. However, she's been feeling pretty down lately, and she's been shutting herself off in her room. Oh, I've got an idea. Since you came here to apologize to her, could I ask you to do something for her? Could you ask around the village and gather some fluffy rice husks and dried antidotal herbs for her? Thanks so much. If you ask around, I'm sure you'll be able to get both pretty easily. I'm counting on you. So, like I said, this game is kind of a sleeper build because it seems very generic at first glance, but man, is it fucking fun. Like, really fun. You actually did have to use the church when the game launched back in the day. Oh, really? You had to... Okay, so, according to our expert in chat, back when the game first launched, you actually had to pray to save your game just like the other ones, but now you don't have to. Okay, I just go over here. Dude, I thought that said Ichiban. I was like, dude, Ichiban! Yakuza! So, if I remember correctly, we just talked to Nay for the rice husks. And I think we get the antidotal herbs from the other house across.
Too bad, bitter, I'm numb. Huh? Chimi, I just finished my usual antidotal tea. You know what? You want some dried antidotal herb? Well, if that's the case, just ask Nora. She's over in the room over there, and she'll give it to you. Nora's the one who brews antidotal tea, after all. Okay, let's go talk to Nora. My grandfather's become obsessed with antidotal tea lately. He makes it from dried antidotal herbs, and it has a very sweet aroma to it. Huh? What's that? Sheeny needs some dried antidotal herbs? I see, then take these with you. I'll put them in your key items. Alright, dried antidotal herbs. Okay, so we got both of them. We will just bring them back to Sheeny. But yeah, no, this game, also, as you may have noticed, I have a jump. Yeah. Have you decided what race you're going to play on this character, or are you leaving it a surprise? I'm leaving it a surprise, but it's pretty fucking obvious what I'm gonna pick. But yeah, me and my my party that I'm playing with for this stream series, we've all picked different races that we're going to play. And you might be confused because I'm currently a human, but just let the plot speak for itself. But yeah, if you do want, you can play as a human in this game, obviously. But there's some story stuff that happens, and we'll get to that when we get to it. You brought some fluffy rice husks and dried antidotal herbs. Please give them to me. All right, give them to Sheeny. Thank you so much. Then, if you'll give me just a moment, I'll get started right away. I love you, Sheeny. Look at this Krillin-looking goober. I love him. What a good design starting out. For one of the first designs you see in this game is Sheeny. Like, he looks like Hermes with the hat and everything. This game hates my Pro controller for some reason. Yeah, the controls can be a little bit finicky depending on your controller. I use an Xbox One controller. I've never had any problems, but sometimes you gotta kind of finick with it during setup. I don't know if you knew this, but I'm actually pretty good at sewing. I always make grandmother's clothes for her. Okay, all finished. Have a look. The texture, the aroma, it's all just right.
perfect pillow for a good night's sleep. Those fluffy rice husks and dried antidotal herbs you collected are going to help her sleep much more soundly. Come on, let's go give it to her right now. Follow me. Her room's the opposite side of the house. He's so cute. He's kind of adorable. I love him so much. Salty, believe it or not, your streams are great for having it in the background while playing Outlast Trials. Oh yeah? Well, what about this? Was that scary or what? Did that like jump scare? Did I jump scare? Ah! Did I jump scare you? Did I jump scare you? Salty, do the male characters have those eyes? I don't remember. I don't think they do. At least the human characters don't. But there are other characters that you can get those dot eyes with.
What is this thing? Chidi, just as I was about to get some sleep, here you come barging in with this nonsense.
Sorry, actually, I was hoping to replace the pep beans we ran out of, but... What? The beans? They're gone?
Ah!
Grandmother, please be careful.
Yeah, I'm okay. Now is not the time to be talking about beans. Oh, what if it isn't Chimi? How nice that you're here. Actually, there's something I need to talk to you about. Muyu's not with you? Honestly, they show up when I don't need them, but when I do need them, they're nowhere to be found. I'm sorry, but you'll need to go get Muyu. There's something I need to tell you all together. Until then, I plan on getting some rest. And Sheeny, try not to disturb my sleep this time.
Right. Sorry. Who up peppin' they beans?
Who up peppin' they shit? I'm just...
I love you. I love this dude's design so much. It's like such a baller Akira Toriyama design right off the bat. Abba be sleeping. Okie doke, so we are off to Flourish Fields to find our sibling. So, obviously, you know, this is gonna be a regular Salty stream, but, you know, whenever I feel it necessary, I can give you all context on how the game works and, like, you know, any tips if you need them when starting out. Because I'll say, as much as I love this game, it really does not tell you a lot when you're starting out. You kind of have to just do shit and explore to find shit. If there is a function of this game you kind of wish it had, guaranteed you can unlock it with a side quest. That is what I have found. If there's a function of this game you think it should have and it doesn't for some reason, you have to do a side quest for it. I guarantee you. Yeah, the English wiki is called the Athene wiki, and it's named after the village that we were just in. It is very helpful. It's not complete like the Japanese wiki, but they're working on it. They're adding more and more to it every single day, and it's very helpful, especially for beginners. And also, fun fact: I'm an active mod for the wiki now, so I'm gonna help contribute to it. That is how deep I am with this game, by the way. I am contributing to the wiki. That is how fucking deep into this shit I am. Anyway, let me show you how combat works. So, it's an active combat system. So, other Dragon Quest games are all turn-based, and this is very similarly turn-based, but there's like, it's more active. You can move around the arena, you can position yourself differently for different attacks, and you kind of have to think on the fly. Very similar to like something like Chrono Trigger or like Final Fantasy, where like there's like an active timer in the battle for when you get your turn and stuff like that. What information did you add to the wiki? Nothing yet. I literally just became a member of the wiki the other day. I literally asked, I was like, hey, can I help out with the wiki? Because I saw there was some information missing on certain quest guides, and they were like, yeah, sure. So now I'm helping. Because, like, there's certain, like, this game's pretty self-explanatory with a lot of the content when you actually start diving into it. But I like that the guide has, like, no, not the guide. I like that the wiki has guides for the quests, and some of them are missing for, like, pretty cool quests, so I want to, like, do my part and, like, help fill those in. So, whenever you level up, you get this pop-up, so it tells you, like, oh, you know, you get your stats and stuff like that. And I know this looks daunting to somebody who's never played Dragon Quest before, but it's pretty simple. HP is, you know, your health. MP is, you know, stuff that you can use for skills and spells. Attack is attack. how beefy your attacks are, how much damage you can do. Defense is your defense. You know, pretty simple. The only ones that are a little bit interesting to me are stuff like dexterity and stuff like that. Those are a little bit more like correct me, veterans in chat, what does dexterity in this game do again? I'm like 700 hours in and I always forget. I tried to scroll past this, but the stream started automatically. I'm sorry, man. Salty, what does attack do? It is your attack. It's crit, right? Or deafness? I think deafness is, like, more about crits. Chimi reads the words inscribed. Dex is big crit. Okay, so dexterity is crit. Deafness is the one that's, like, I think that has to do with, like, your speed and stuff like that. Or that's just, you know, speed. Deafness, oh my gosh, what is deafness? Deft is also slight crit, but more for dodge. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's dodge, like, you know, stuff like that. What class are you planning on being? That is a good question. So, in this game, I actually play the healer most of the time. Funnily enough, I did not start playing this game to be a healer. I wanted to play a damage-based, like, sage. I wanted to be a magic user that could, like, make big explosions. That's what I wanted to do at first. But the more we got into the game, the more I realized I was really, really good at being, like, a priest-type character. So I'm probably gonna end up being a healer again. So be prepared for my gameplay to basically amount to me spamming every single spell in my book. Oh my god. I was about to call an ambulance for a guy bleeding out next to me, but I had to watch this stream after seeing the title. Sorry, guy. You'll understand. I was forced to. Chimi reads the words inscribed on the rock. In this world, granted to us by the gods, we vow to coexist with one another, supporting our companions of different forms. We wish this vow eternal, and leave behind the images of our beloved companions in this very place, the center of the world. More rocks! Oh, wait, cutscene. To build on the other question, have you tried Stormkaiser yet? Oh, so Stormkaiser is the new class in the game that they just added with the new expansion update. I haven't actually tried Stormkaiser yet, but I want to. The only thing is I can't access it unless I have version 8, right? At least I'm pretty sure. So I would have to buy version 8 first. And I'm kind of holding off on that until I get deeper into the game, so I might not try Stormkaiser for a little bit. But Stormkaiser is... I really want to try Stormkaiser, because the way it works is, for people who don't know, it's a damage dealing class, but the more attacks you hit, the higher your damage gets in the fight. And it's crazy. It looks nuts. Salty, love your vids. Currently using your stream as background noise while I groom dogs in my shop. Oh, hell yeah. Thanks so much for the super chat, dude. That's very nice. And I groom those dogs, dude. I was gonna make a joke about that, but I feel like that's been done to death. I'll put this in and this too, then close the lid. I think this one's gonna turn out great. Maybe. Happy Hat was created. Muyu received the Happy Hat. I did it! I really did it! Huh? Chimi? Dude, I look so white next to her. She's kind of like my dad's skin tone, because when you put my if you put like my skin tone next to my dad's skin tone, he looks like not even the same ethnicity as me. He's so much darker than me and I'm so pale. That's so funny. Oh my god. Perfect timing. This is for you, Chimi. I think you'll look great in it. I forgot about this. Yeah, give me that. So what are you doing all the way out here anyway? What? Abba's calling for me? So that means the day's finally come for Abba to rely on my alchemy. Come on then, we're going to Abba's. And don't forget about the hat I made for you. Alright, so here comes my favorite part of the prologue. This is what sold me on the game. Okay, so I'm gonna return to Athene Village just to kind of skip some parts of this. Chat, you need to check this out. Alright, you need to check this out. Yeah. And guess what? It gets better. It has physics. It has jiggle physics. I'm not even joking, dude. This is like one of my favorite items in the entire game. It's so stupid. Dude, I'm walking back into town with this thing on and everybody's like, oh god. It's the town idiot back again. Where's your lollipop? Okay, so I'm pretty sure you can get a giant fucking lollipop in this game. I don't have one yet in my main save, but they had a merchandising thing where they teamed up with Baskin Robbins, and in the game during that crossover event that they did, you could get a giant ice cream cone to hold in your hand. And that combined with this hat is the funniest shit ever. It is so unbelievably funny. Literally, you just look like I like having fun. Hold on, what's like a funny pose? No. I like having fun and eating ice cream and having fun and playing video games. Yeah! You are genuinely a terrible person. And I had some lemonade and I had fun and then I took a nap. Yeah! This is Chimi's personality from now on. Like, this is just how she is. Alright, here we go. A joyous and whimsical creature. Let me be the one to wake her, Chimi. Grandmother is always in a bad mood when she first wakes. Excuse me, Grandmother. Chimi brought Muyu back with them. How's that, Sonny? What, kids these days call aura and mogging. Grandmother, you're certainly looking lively. Dude, my sister low-key just another me. Also, great news, if you haven't already noticed, your equipment and your outfit does get brought into the cutscene. So, if you wear stupid-ass shit, this is the perfect game for you.
I slept great. Thanks to that pillow, you mean? I slept like a baby. It's very well made.
Thank you.
Good, everyone's here. Now, Sheeny, gather the villagers. I will now reveal to them what the Galapagod has told me.
Yes. Seriously, Abba, being a jerk to Sheeny in front of my happy hands?
People of Athene, listen to me carefully. As the priestess responsible for receiving omens from the Galapagod, I will now tell you what he has told me. Soon the village of Athene will be destroyed by a great calamity. Every last person in this village will die.
No way! What kind of omen is that? Is the Galapagos abandoning us?
Silence! There's more to the omen. The people of Athene will all perish. However, there is still a light of hope left. To the north, in the Clearwater Cave, grows a legendary flower called the Tens Flower. With it, we can escape this horrible fate.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that was easy. But I've never heard of a Tens Flower before.
Of course, the Tens Flowers bloom in a hidden spot, in a hidden location where none of you have ever set foot. Therefore, I will decide who will pick them. Chimi and my grandson Shini will go and collect the Tens Flowers.
You know, I didn't realize, but Chimi and Shini have very similar names. I just picked up on that. I did not mean to do that on purpose.
They're thematic parallels.
And Muyu as well. The three of you. A great calamity is upon us, but I will do everything in my power. The Galapagos and I will defend Athene Village.
I knew there was nothing to be afraid of.
Thank goodness, I can rest easy now.
Over there!
Oh my god, a little bitch of some kind, a little turnip guy.
It's a monster! A monster got into the village!
What in the world?
Everyone, stand back! Time to aura farm. That was a little bit overkill, Shini, but I'm glad that you did something. I've been on the fence about trying to get this game, and now I am 100% sure I will be getting this game and making an HP tank if that's possible. Yes, you can do that. Paladins are a great HP tank characters. Especially Paladins and Guardians. The Guardians is like a full, like if you buy the game, then you could be a Guardian. But Paladin is like a really good place to start for that.
Why did a monster get in? My barrier should have kept this village hidden from them, so how?
What's going to happen to us? Abba said we'd be okay, but maybe she was right about the destruction after all. You're right. I can't believe the barrier was broken. Everyone, please calm down. We'll go and get the Tens Flowers right away. We have to hurry. The Clearwater Cave is far to the north past the Flourished Fields. Let's pray at my house, then leave right away. Gotta make sure to pray. Yo, Shini got his priorities in check. Gotta pray first. Dear God, or whoever's listening, I hope I don't fucking die. Oh wait, let me... Dear Jesus, I hope my entire village does not die. And I hope that Shini is into pegging stuff. Amen. Important chat. Paladins is for self-preservation. Guardian is for team preservation. Good point. Didn't think to point that out. Also, I'm stupid. I have 700 hours in this game, and sometimes I will just give the wrong information. It's because I'm evil. What did you just say, Chimi? Nothing. If you tell people their prayers, then it won't come true. I'm pretty sure that's birthday wishes, Chimi. Nah, I think that's about prayers too. Teeny Sanguini. This is a Teeny Sanguini. Dude, Sock fucking loves these guys. Okay, now time to kill it.
Sorry to hear you got rejected from Streamer University. Better luck next time, Brashacho.
Yeah, Kai Cenat was like, oh man, this guy fucking sucks. This guy has desired too many one too many penises in their lifetime, so we can't accept him. But you know what? It's okay, because now I can indulge in potential penises in the future if I get bored. Druid sounds cool. I like Druid conceptually, but I just can't gel with the playstyle of the class. Personally, that's just me. Damn, they're ganging up on us. Sock's awesome. They made me get interested in playing this game. Yeah, no, Sock is, listen, not to just kind of go off about how much I adore my partner and love them, but like Sock is really an amazing person. Even if I wasn't dating Sock, I'd be a huge Sock head. But now I can be extremely parasocial because they're my partner and I love them. Salty, what's the silliest job in the game? Oh, easy. It's Gadabout. Gadabout is basically Mr. Game & Watch. You know Mr. Game & Watch in Smash Bros. Having the hammer that has like a random effect every single time? That's Gadabout's whole thing. It is basically a clown class. It is basically a clown class, and it is go magic bullshit go every 2 seconds. I know one person I played with tried maining Gadabout, and it was the funniest shit of all time. Stupid bullshit was happening in like every fight. Sometimes Gadabouts will get hit by a move, and they will just drop bombs that do like 1,000 damage. It's fucking hilarious. It's really good. You should add the green slime to Tomodachi Life if you decide to stream it again. What, the one that we just fought? The Slime Knight guy? Dude, I'm not a Slime Knight head. Yeah, no, like I said before stream, I was a very casual Dragon Quest fan until I played this, and I was like, oh, wait. It's peak? It's genuinely peak? We played DQ9 Salty, it's Pog. I actually talked about that before stream, like before we got into the game, but DQ9 was my first Dragon Quest game. And I really liked it, but, you know, one of the parts of it that I really didn't get to experience that much was, the what's it called? The multiplayer aspect. That's why I was so drawn to this one, because I heard it was really good, but it never got officially localized. But when I heard that it was in a more than playable state, with English, translation, I was like, shit, I gotta get on that. It might be fun as fuck to play with friends, and turns out I was right. Like, if you want to get into this game, you can, if you're a fan of Dragon Quest, I would suggest this game, obviously, if you haven't played it. If you're a fan of going online and just playing shit with friends and, like, reading through storylines together, if you're the type of person that plays Deltarune on Discord call and reads the story out loud with your friends and you play as the different characters, this game is basically that on steroids. There's a lot of really fucking good storylines and characters in this game, and you would not think so by looking at it. Wait, so is your significant other playing with you right now? No. Sock is, gonna be honest, Sock is probably asleep right now. Oh, wait, shit, I went the wrong way. It's this way. I have played with Sock, though. Me and Sock, like, fucking, we love playing this game together. It's like one of our special little things that we like to do. We're both big fans of this game. When I first started playing this, I played with a solid group of like 4 people. Since then, that group has grown to 30 plus people, and we have our own little like Discord server, like friend group that we just get in and we play. And it's really fun. It's like, I know it's insane. Wow, you got 30 plus people in this game. High key, yes, I did. I don't know how the fuck I did it, but I've gotten 30 plus people into this game that I know, and they've all really fucking enjoyed themselves, which is fucking shocking. Anyway, I love this guy, dude. The golems are some of my favorite designs in this entire series. But yeah, there's not much you can do early on when it comes to strategy. But as you level up, you get access to like a lot of different types of like moves and spells. But yeah, I would highly suggest this game, and I will probably continue to recommend this game until I die. It is that good. But obviously, we're still in the very early RPG phase, so right now, probably not. Probably not going to be doing that much damage. Thank you, Chimi. Thank you for using your aura farming for good this time. Damn, I'm already level 7. You learned evac. Oh, perfect. That's perfect because I'm about to go into an area that I'm going to have to evac out of. Evac is basically, if you've ever played Pokemon, it is like an escape rope. Lets you get out of areas. If you don't have evac, you can buy an item called an evacu bell, which basically just does the same thing. It's for people who don't know spells. Salty, how many newborns would you sacrifice for a worldwide release of this game? You don't want to know that answer, and because I believe law enforcement could use this against me, I will not answer. Chimi, there's something I need to tell you. The truth is, I heard grandmother whispering something that's been bothering me. What is it? Well, even if we do somehow escape our fate of extinction, only one of us can survive. What? Only one? Only one person? Does that mean everyone else is going to die? I don't know exactly what she meant, but if you take it at face value, then that would be the case, I think. That can't be. Don't lose hope. Perhaps she was only referring to the absolute worst-case scenario. The Galapagod's omen said that if we bring back the Tense Flowers, the village will be saved. So for now, let's believe in what Grandmother told us and bring the flowers back. You're right. I believe it too. As long as we've got the Tense Flowers, we can survive. We can save everyone. We can't just survive. We can save everyone. This is a lot more intricate than the average Dragon Quest. It definitely does feel like that. I mean, early Dragon Quest games are very kind of like simple in their presentation, but they are kind of deep mechanically when you get into them. This one kind of starts throwing stuff at you pretty fast, which I like. So fun fact, this cutscene, I did not know this cutscene right here was in the game until recently. This is a completely optional little cutscene that you can get if you want to get into like start reading up on the lore and stuff like that. You can completely walk past this and you don't have to get into it at all. But a friend of mine was playing the prologue and I was watching them, and they walked up to this, went to read the inscription, and then a cutscene played and I was like, what the fuck? Chimi reads the words inscribed in the rock. All living beings who once existed peacefully in this world now face total extinction. A second sun now rises into the sky. Ever since it appeared, this world has been a living hell. That accursed sun roams freely through the sky, scorching the earth, drying the sea, and plunging all into a fiery despair. The reason for its existence is not known. What is known for certain, though, is that all life on this world will soon perish. So there's murals here too, just like the ones in Cornerstone Forest. So fun fact, I actually forgot. There's a couple of murals in Cornerstone Forest that I completely forgot to look at and read. But they basically are just like little tidbits about the various races that live in this world, like the fantasy races, including humans. So there's murals here too, just like the ones at Cornerstone Forest. Second sun, total extinction. For as long as I can remember, I've looked at these murals in the forest with a sense of wonder. If there really were other races out there, then I wonder what's happened to them. Perhaps, as it says here, most of them perished.
Wingdingaling Gaster donated $15. I want to watch the Goonies.
Okay, nothing's stopping you, Gaster. You can go watch the Goonies. I'm not gonna stop you if you want to. Perhaps as it says here, most of them perished and the humans were the only ones who survived. Hat. I'm gonna dance now. Alright. Oh, the heel slimes. These are like some of my favorite guys ever, actually. I think the heel slimes have slowly become my favorite design in Dragon Quest. It used to be the golems, but heel slimes have really like taken my heart recently. Chimi reads the words inscribed on the rock. Wedi, the people of water. They live freely on beautiful islands in the sea, and their bodies are blue like water. They hate constraints and value singing and love. They use their speed and strength to fight only when they have to protect those they love. Fun fact, that cutscene is completely missable. Yeah, no, I was talking about that. I literally never got it on my first playthrough. I completely bypassed it. I was not looking for lore on my first playthrough. I'm looking for lore now because I'm interested in reading it. Chimi reads the words inscribed on the rock. Dwarves, the people of the earth. They live with the earth, blessed by the majestic mountains.
I found Zelda Twilight Princess for Wii at my local used bookstore.
Damn, did you buy it? Or are you just telling me that you just found, like, you're there right now and you're like, I found it. Now what do I do? I would buy it if you can. That's a good fucking find. They have bodies with big ears, and with their high technology and strong desires, they built many advanced civilizations with their pure dexterity and speed. Oh, almost missed some. Jimmy wears these words inscribed. Elves, the people of wind. They are beautiful people with wings on their back who love nature and live in the forest. They value tradition, studied the ways of the world, and produced many excellent spellcasters. Now, despite what that might imply, although spellcasting is a part of, like, you know, elven traditions in this game, there's nothing, if you choose a race that isn't elf, you don't have to worry about not being a good spellcaster. When you have to pick another race outside of human, you don't need to worry about there being stat differences. It's purely cosmetic and, like, the lore of your character, basically. Chimi reads the words inscribed on the rock. The Pukulet, people of the flowers. In a town with colors like a picture book, they have fluffy, adorable little bodies living in search of fun. Born with strong magical power and dexterity, they are more passionate about creating things for fun than for fighting. Chimi reads the words. Ogres, the people of fire. They live strong in the harsh lands. With large bodies, horns, and tails, they are belligerent, respect the strong, and use their superior strength and stamina to risk their lives for the weak. And I think that's pretty much all of them. Unless there's something over here, maybe? It's weird that there's like there's a little side thing here. These fuckers. God, these guys hit hard early on. There used to be bonuses, but they took them out. What kind of bonuses? What are you talking about? I'm curious. I don't know. You might have been saying something in regards to what I said earlier, but I completely forgot. Back in the day, there were some race stat differences, but they changed that years ago. The Wedi swimming better than everyone else is all that's left. Really? Oh wow, I actually didn't know that. Dude, I'm learning so much stuff about this game. I am glad that they changed that though, because I don't like having starting stat differences. Like, I want whatever I want my character to look like, I don't want it to affect how the game plays. You know what I mean? I'm glad that they took that out. That's one of those game changes that I actually appreciate a lot. Yeah, thank God they changed that. Cumulus, can you fuck off real quick? I need to go to the lore murals that are over here. Yeah, I used to play WoW back in the day, I get that. I don't play WoW, but like, I've heard about it. Leveled up again. I'm at level 10 already. Jesus. Okay. Humans, people of courage. They have bodies that are not too big or too small to survive in any land. They may not have any outstanding qualities. Damn, harsh. But when faced with a crisis, they have the courage to stand up against it. Sick! That's me! Sorry, I didn't mean to get that ass shot of my sibling. Nadravians, people of the sky. The sacred beings who watch over the world from afar. Whenever there is a conflict below, they fly over and bring peace with their great powers. So yeah, those are all the major races. At least to my experience so far. Can these fuckers leave me alone? I'm already level 10. I don't need any of this shit no more. I don't need any more grinding. I think I'm fine. Dude, you killed my sibling! I mean, they're level 3. I expected it, but like, still. That's fucked up. It's crazy how you can just miss the Nadravians here. Yeah, I don't want to get too much into it because it definitely is there's some story stuff later about it. But basically, the Nadravians are like a pretty important race, and they are one of the very rare examples of a non-playable race in this game, which is very interesting that there's like a separation there. I'm fucking running. I need to get out of here. I cannot be dying in the prologue, dude. That is fucking embarrassing. No way. Thank God for this, though. Jesus. Thank God. So, fun fact, it's not really clear early on, but this game's canon, it's kind of like up in the air about a lot of it. But to my knowledge, this game takes place in the same canon as DQ9. Now, the reason why that is, I don't know the specifics of, but I did hear it does take place in the same continuity. I believe it's way later on in the timeline, though. And that's not saying you need to play DQ9 first. I just find it interesting. Ooh, sorry. This is the place. I've read that the Tens flower bloom beyond this door. Can't imagine how long it's been since anyone's gone inside there. I'm sure that the clear water flowing through the cave still nurtures the Tens flowers to this day. Jesus Christ. Oh, air quality index in NY is bad. Sorry about that. I know nothing about Dragon Quest, but that hack got me hooked, so I'm watching it in the background. Well, enjoy. Come on, let's go. I won't tell you why, of course, but yes, it is the same continuity as 9. DQX earliest lore starts 10,000 years after 9 ends. That's kind of sick. I like that a lot. Like, it's not like you don't need to play DQ9 to enjoy DQ10, obviously. Like, I haven't beaten DQ9, so I can't even talk. But it is very easy to get into this game. It's just cool that there's like a couple of connections for like more longtime fans. What is that? Dude, it's a guy. Dude, it's Piccolo.
Burn, burn! All of the Tens flowers will be burned to ash by me, the great Bedora, sorcerer extraordinaire!
Stop!
Hmm?
Dude, he's like a Majin, except instead of the M, he's got the W for Wumbo. When I saw this design for the first time, I was like, Akira Toriyama reusing the Majin shit? Come on. Like, I I love this design, but it is so unbelievably funny that bro is just like, what if I took the Majin M and just kind of flipped it? What if the Majins were birthed from Wario? This is what they would look like.
You're all from Athene, aren't you? I see. So you've come to collect these flowers in your hour of need, is that it? But that's not going to happen. You have the power to transcend time, so I can't let you have these flowers.
Transcend time?
I knew it. Athene's people really are stupid enough to forget something so important.
Hey Salty, I just finished chapter 5 of Deltarune and I love your cover of the final boss theme. Hope you keep making music. Thanks so much, dude. Yeah, I'm planning on it. Eventually. Not right now though. I'm busy gaming. I will eventually though.
But it doesn't matter whether or not you forgot. Everyone in Athene will die. My hula hoop of death!
Whoa! Dude, I love that this guy is just, he floats around on a big fucking hula hoop. He looks so silly. Here he comes! Dude's doing exercises at me. Watch out, it's Sorcerer Bedora with this big fucking hula hoop.
I like to play. I like hopscotch. I like to drink juice. And I like to hang out with my bros. Don't hit me. I'm just a chill guy.
Dude, we're having a silly off and I'm winning.
Surely you don't think you can out-silly Sorcerer Bedora? The silliest monster of all! Ow! Stop. Stop that. No, stop. I don't like that. You're pissing me off. Stop. Stop it. Stop doing that.
Bro, we're just beating the shit out of him.
You are genuinely an ambivalent person. I don't like you. Stop it. Stop. I said stop. Stop! Don't make me use my hula typhoon. You made me do this. You made me do this. This was self-defense. You came at me. Don't make me do it again. I'm gonna do it again and you're gonna be sorry. Yeah, you fucking moron. Ah! I'm disintegrating. Ah! Impossible. No matter what happens to me, I will still fulfill the mission that the Netherlord gave me. Unfortunately, I ate some of those greens that give you forever diarrhea, so...
No! The tense flowers!
Oh, great Netherlord! May these time-traveling vermin be destroyed by your hand!
Can I take the hula hoop? Is that still free or... Bad time to ask, I don't know. Well, what should we do? He's burned all of the tense flowers. Somebody in chat said, he's burned all the flowers. Now they're just 0 flowers. They're not tense flowers no more, they're 0 flowers. Oh, man. I'm banning you from chat for that one. What's all this nonsense about transcending time? What a nuisance he was. According to some old books, long ago, the people of Athene possessed the ability to time travel at will. However, the number of people with that power dwindled over time, and just a few hundreds years ago, it was completely lost. So then, if we don't have that power anymore, why bother putting us through all this? I said that weird. Why bother putting us through all this? What is wrong with me today? It's no use. Can't find any. If even one was left, I could have fulfilled grandmother's wishes. We did what we could. Let's return to the village. Perhaps there are other ways to prevent the disaster. Dude, Chimi looks faded as fuck. Oh my god. She's not even here. I don't even think that she knows what just happened. Do you think that she knows that she's like a person that exists? Chimi high off the hat fumes. Dude, Chimi's high off the tens flowers burning. Sweet ganja! Muyu, what's the matter? Over there. Is something glowing? Chimi, can you react to fucking anything? I forgot how fucking barely animated the character is in the early game. This is fucking killing me, man. And with the fucking hat, too. Come on. Huh? Oh shoot, I know you're in the prologue, but I'm not sure if you need the streaming setting on for the terms of service here. Actually, no, you set it as soon as you connect to the server after the prologue. I looked this up in advance, so don't worry. I'm all good. I don't see anything. I see it! Go, Muyu, save the day with your eyesight of a hawk. Oh, good. It wasn't a thing when I started playing, so that sucks that they have. Basically, chat. I'm gonna have to put on a quote-unquote streaming mode, and it's gonna put a code on the top left of my screen. So if anything happens, I can be identified, so they can fucking ban me if I'm a naughty boy playing the game, or something like that. But honestly, the streaming mode in this game is actually pretty cool. I'll show it later. It has some cool options to it. That's. Great work! With this, we might be able to save the village after all. You all should be thanking me. I guess my role in all this was to find the tens flower here. Thanks for bringing me along, Chimi. Chimi did not bring you along. She barely brought herself along. She doesn't know where she is. Come on, we gotta hurry and get this flower to grandmother. It's okay, guys. We got at least one flower. That means we're good. Okay, awesome. Check this out. Because I have evac. Boom! Doctor Strange portal. And then you just interact with the orb and you leave. Why is Sheeny the only animated character? Because Sheeny's the only one that's not faded as fuck. I will say, there are some really good cutscenes later on that give your character a lot of expressions that I like, but sometimes your character just looks like they don't know what's going on. Still think about I still think about a first-time player comment that said, "What a pretty skyline." And it was the most "do they know" chat I've ever seen. Yeah, what a pretty skyline. See, chat, this is a really good example of the day and night cycle that this game has. That's strange. There isn't a single monster here. That's strange. It doesn't usually thunder and lightning right over the town. Oh! Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Wait, guys, that might be a bad thing. The thunder and lightning is so bad that all the monsters ran away, right? That's what happened? Oh, the monsters are on holiday? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, Jockington grew the beard. Dude, Jockington grew the beard when we were in that game. It's okay, it's just raining Fanta. Dude, that'd be awesome. Dude, could you imagine if it rained Fanta? I'd be so stoked. I'd open up my mouth and like get as much Fanta in as I could. But the downside is that what if you get Fanta like in your eyes? I've never gotten Fanta in my eyes or any sort of soft drink. Do you think that burns? I assume that it would burn. Can somebody in chat pour Fanta directly into their eye sockets to confirm? Wear goggles? Don't tell me what to do. Man, what a pretty skyline. Way ahead of you. Thank you so much, chatter. Finally, chatters do something important on this stream. Salty, would you recommend sticking around to watch or try to play the beginning of the game myself? I mean, if you're interested in playing the game, just play the beginning of the game yourself and then come back and watch the stream if you want. Hear my funny commentary, my very awesome commentary. Oh no! Oh no, everyone's dead! Oh no, my family! My friends! They're all fucking dead! And a guy is up there and he looks mean! I'm sure she's fine. No! Huh? Muyu! Ah! Oh, now Chimi knows what's going on.
Chimi laser, activate! Don't worry, Muyu. I won't let you be killed by that fireball. I'll kill you myself. Muyu beam! Chimi beam!
What is this light? Time stopped? Wait, this... No! Wait, Chimi, what are you doing? It should be me protecting you! Chimi! 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 We disappeared? Can't be. What was that? I disintegrated her with my Chimi beam. Chimi, I'll get the tens file out of Grandma. Please make it in time.
I saw that. It's this one, my lord. She used that power just now.
I knew it. So you finally shown yourself, time traveler. But even if I let one little rat escape, I, Netherlord Nurgle, will be so upset. The Netherlord is he who commands dominion over death. Just as a mortal being can escape death, no one shall escape me. Wretched time traveler, burn to ash in a blistering inferno.
Dude, the skull chest piece goes so fucking crazy. It's upsetting, but also amazing that such a god tier design, his name is Netherlord Nurgle. Bro's parents named him Nurgle. So much aura, and his name is Nurgle.
That's right, it's me, Netherlord Nurgle. Soon that name will be feared all across the world. Just ignore the fact that it sounds like I'm a middle schooler. Nurgle. The demon god.
Timothy!
Could be worse. You could change the R to the L. And and it did in fact make it sound. I did not realize. Jesus Christ. Nelgel? Bro's name in Japan is Nelgel? Netherlord Nelgel.
Dude, he sounds like he could be a character on Big Bang Theory. I wish more games let you steal bosses' clothes. Fun fact, you can get Nurgle's outfit later. I don't know if it's like a paid shop thing or if you can like unlock it, but I know you can get it because my friend had it. The orbs. You think he's sensitive about his name? I imagine so. Imagine Netherlord Nurgle's like,
That's right, it's me, Netherlord Nurgle. Don't laugh! I am a big fucking scythe that will destroy you and your entire bloodline. Literally, I will kill you.
ah, my yummy orb.
No, wait, take the hat.
Take the hat with you, please. Young Sheldon, dude, imagine young Nurgle, the prequel to Dragon Quest X. Yes, that is the prologue to the game, everybody. You fucking die. That is how the game starts. Chimi of Athene, please awaken. Your life has been cut short by the Netherlord's power, but your soul yet has a mission to fulfill. On this isolated island, Athene's people could have never known. Outside your tiny island lies a vast and grand world. It is known as Astoltia. Besides your kind, there exist other races that live all across this world, even now. From here, the 5 gods will lend you their strength. Now go before the images of the gods and decide into which form you shall be born. Alright, so this is where you choose your race. So, real quick, like I said before, you can play as a human in this game. If you want to, later on in the game, you unlock the ability to change back into human if you want. But the cool thing is that not only can you do that, but you can also keep your other form. So you could switch back and forth between the human form and the other race that you pick. The only thing is that you can only have one alternative race per character, meaning whatever you pick here, you cannot change. You'll have to make a new character if you want to be a different race. That is the only thing about this game that kind of sucks, but, you know, it makes sense. They get, like, a whole original opening story and stuff like that. Yeah, so we got the Weddies, we got the Dwarves, we got the Elves, we got the Pukulet, which... gee, I wonder which one's my favorite. And we got the Ogres. So originally I was going to go with Ogre when I first played the game. And obviously when you pick a race, you also get to customize them, which is really cool. It says, like, this area of the game, when you're, like, picking your race, everything sounds very definitive, but cool thing is, you can, like, customize your new race and stuff like that. And then if you back out and go customize another one and then, like, come back, it actually saves your character customization. So you can, like, experiment with how you want to potentially look. But, as we all know, I'm going for the little fucker. The Pukulipo are my favorite. Apparently in English translations, they're called Poppets, but I refuse to call them that. They are Pukulipo. Poppets are cute, but Pukulipo sounds way funnier. The dwarves are cute. I'll take a quick look at the dwarves, because I was back and forth on what I wanted to do for this playthrough. Because on my main save, I'm a Pukulipo, because I love the little guys. But I was also considering doing a female dwarf, because the male dwarves, I think, look kind of dopey, and I don't really like them, but I like the female dwarves. I think they're very cute. And you get a lot of different, like, types of, like, skins that you can do. And very different hairstyles. They're pretty cute. They're very short. They're a little bit taller than the Pukulipos. If we were to talk on, like, a scale, like, for example, right, like, if we're talking on size scale, ogres are the tallest, weddies are the second tallest, then followed by the elves, then the dwarves, then the Pukulipo. The Pukulipo are the shortest. There's a reason they hold an in-game cosplay contest twice a year. Also, we never speak of DQ 11 Tickington and DQ TAC localizations. LMA. Pukulipo, people of the flowers, in a town with colors like a picture book. They have fluffy, adorable little bodies, living in search of fun. Born with strong magical power and dexterity, they are more than passionate about creating things for fun rather than for fighting. So, Pukulipo, these are my jam. I love these little guys. So, we are going to pick the normal size Pukulipo. Maybe I'll go really short. I think really short would be fun. So, I don't think that there is a hairstyle that's similar to the one that I currently have for Pukulipos. I mean, there's this. Yeah, that's pretty similar. So, I'm going to give myself kind of like either cat ears or like bear ears. What are we thinking, chat? We thinking pointed ears? Because I don't want these. I don't want Shrek ears. I just don't like the vibes, personally. Ooh, Corm de Crow, thank you so much for the 5 gift memberships. Everyone enjoy your emotes. Bear, I do like the rounded ones. The rounded bear type ears are very cute. And obviously, so the thing I like about Pukulipo is that compared to other races, they have the most skin tone options. They're very cartoony. So you can pick a lot of different skin tones if you want. For me personally, I'm not sure. I'm probably going to start with pink, but I might change that later. Because when I started playing this game, I played as a blue Pukulipo, but I found that I much preferred playing as the green variant than I did the blue one. But yeah, I think pink is a pretty good one to start with. Now the eyes are going to be... they're going to be a choice. So... in my original Pukulipo, I played with the closed eyes because I thought they were really cool, but I don't think they work super well with this character. I can make her look stupid, like dumb as shit, or I can give her like big googly eyes. These ones are also really cute. I do like these ones a lot. I have never seen a single Pukulipo with these eyes. The Ditto eyes. It does look like Ditto eyes. I do like it a lot. And you can also change your eye color as well. This is a lot more subtle when the eyes are literal dots. What about really open eyes? Like these? Or these? These ones make it look like she's like a cat. Option 6 is straight up Toad from Mario. Yeah, these are like Toad eyes. A part of me kind of likes these ones though, but I don't know if I want to commit to them or not. How are we feeling? Are we feeling like these eyes, or are we feeling the dot eyes? Because I'm back and forth. Ditto or Toad. I love them. I'm a joke. Silly eyes, toad eyes, that's a... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hold a poll, and I want to know your guys' thoughts. Okay? We're gonna do a poll. Ditto eyes or toad eyes. Okay. Here's the poll. So the Ditto eyes are these ones, and the Mario Toad eyes are these ones. I think she looks really cute with these, but she looks really stupid with these. Let's try the black variant. Because if it's black, if we're doing these eyes, then I would probably do black. But if we're doing these ones, I'd probably color them. Like, I'd probably, like, kind of give her, like, a shade. Like this or something. Ditto eyes. Ditto. Come on, Ditto eyes. Bet all of my money. Ditto eyes. I use them dot eyes in my Pukulet. I will say, they are pretty funny. I might change them later if I do go with the Ditto eyes, but I don't know. I'm kind of digging it so far. Yeah, it seems like people really like the Ditto eyes, so I might just go for that. I might go for the Ditto eyes. Okay. Ditto eyes it is. We're doing the really dumb looking one. I might experiment with that later, but for now, yeah. Do we want to do the same hair color? Yeah, I kind of like the red bowl cut. I think it's cute. I think we could work with it. Because none of the other haircuts really speak to me as much, I think. I like the short hair. This one's kind of cute. This one's basically bald. If there wasn't fur, it would be bald. This one's another kind of like short hair look. I like these. I like the ponytails. This is pretty nice. This one is like too much to me. On a Pukulet, this is way too much. I kind of love how this one looks, though. Unfortunately, really good cut. I just wish it was a little bit shorter. This one also I kind of like. I don't know. What are we thinking? We thinking this one, or are we thinking like this? This is kind of. I'm kind of digging the bowl cut. The bowl cut's kind of cute. Is there a Hatsune Miku option? I mean, kind of. I like the scraggly hair too, but I use this on my main Pukulet, so I don't want to just redo it. This one's also pretty cute. My buddy Mal uses this on her Pukulet. This one's really cute. I mean, I'll experiment. So this game makes it really easy to experiment with like different dress-up options. So I'll probably experiment with the hair later. But I think that this is a pretty good starter. So there it is. There's Chimi the Pukulet. Okay, so the start of the game, I'm probably going to end up playing as a priest when we party up with the other people, but a part of me thinks maybe I should play mage to start. Because playing priest when you start out, it's kind of limiting. So I don't know if I want to do that for the starting town quest. I'm you know what? I'm probably gonna play. I'll probably start with warrior, just so I can do the starting town quest, and then I'll switch to priest off stream and start playing as priest. Or I'll switch to priest on stream. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I see. So this is the form you have chosen. There is a young Pukulet woman who unfortunately passed away on this day. From this day forth, you shall assume the body of this young woman and begin a new life. Now, take this adventurer log with you. You received an adventure log, key item. With that book, the gods will always watch over your actions. Even if you don't pray at a church, everything shall be recorded there. Now be on your way. The wondrous world of Astolfia awaits. Seek out your mission. Discover the purpose of your rebirth. So we're 2 hours in already. Realistically, you can bang out that prologue in less than 30 minutes. It is very short. I just took my time with it because I wanted to explain the game. I wanted to talk to you guys about how I got into it, you know, stuff like that. It's pretty easy. You will now return to the main menu. Please select your adventure log to continue your adventure. We hope you enjoy your adventures to come in Astolfia. All right. So we now have Chimi. So venture forth. Ignore the level 140 hermit above. Okay, Pukulet village. Okay, so this is where you select what server you connect in on. So obviously we are not going to be playing on any of these servers. There's actually streaming servers, and there's servers for students as well, who are like younger folks. So we're going to be on the streaming okay servers because if you don't stream on the streaming servers, Square Enix comes and kills you. And I don't want that to be me. I don't want to be murdered, so I will be picking one of these two. Now, which one? Wouldn't you like to know, big buddy?
You just got unlucky. You were so young, too. Poor thing. What a tragedy. I'll return your body to your hometown. It's the least I can do.
LMAO rips sending the in-game friend request. Hit me up on the English Discord. Exalen, you're allowed to friend request me. You are allowed specifically.
Oh, this road's as awful as ever. Carriage will break down at this rate.
So yeah, as you see, canonically, when your character dies, you reincarnate as whatever race you pick, but you reincarnate in the body of a pre-existing person who just passed away that happens to share the same name as you. I'm not shitting you. It's not like one of those things where like, oh, you're magically, like, they magically have your name. No. In canon, somebody died who has your name in the world when you died, and now your spirit is inhabiting their body. It sounds fucking insane. It is.
Look, there it is. Your hometown of, Pukulet village.
Hello.
Ah! Ah!
There it is. Pukulet village. My favorite place to be. Do the like cartoon running sound effects. Not gonna lie, the face would scare the crap out of me too.
How strange. Could have sworn they were dead.
Oh, give me a break, Mr. Tiltskin. Chimi's clearly just fine.
But get this, when I found them, their heart had stopped, and they weren't even breathing. Anyone who saw would have agreed. They were as dead as a doornail, so how come they're alive again?
Haha, you got tricked. Maybe you haven't heard, Mr. Tiltskin, but Chimi's the best actor in the village. It's easy to pretend to be dead just to get some attention.
Wasn't your revival a little too early, Chimi? You'd have a bigger audience if you waited until you got back to the village.
Oh my god, they all look so stupid. That's why I love them. I adore these guys. They all look dumb as shit.
Relax. Keep in mind, they were playing dead in a spooky place with monsters all around, waiting for someone to come by. They got Tiltskin good, and that's all that matters. That's true. Plus, doing their act in the village wouldn't be nearly as impressive as pulling it off in a place full of monsters.
Oh, playing dead, huh? To me, it almost seemed like another soul had entered their body.
Tiltskin, you're not gonna believe this.
I really do admire the dedication the Pukulet have for their arts. Well, I have some business to attend to, so I'll see myself out. I'll be sure to come back soon.
Bye, Tiltskin. Bye. She looks just as faded as she did as a human. Like,
What a riot! Did you see the look on his face? Good going, Chimi.
see ya, Chimi.
Oh.
Okay, so the World Inn Association has a special announcement for all adventurers. Oh, there's like a stamp campaign for like the new thing. Okay, so let me explain a couple of things. So first off, what we're gonna do is we are going to enable streamer mode. Ooh. So you go to status icon, turn it off beginner, go to streaming, and then go to settings. Check this out. You can hide nearby players, which is really cool. So that way, if you want, you can stream snipe me. I just won't see you. I can show the current server or hide. So I'm going to hide the current server information, hide my house address, hide nearby chat, and hide notifications. So that way, it's like I'm playing a single player game, but I can still party up with my friends and not have people stream snipe me and say naughty words. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. So, basically, the way that this works is that now we are in our alternate form, the race that you picked, and we get, depending on what race you have or what race you picked, you get a different starting town story. So we are doing the Pukulet storyline, which is a pretty quick storyline. It is pretty cute, mostly because everybody in town are they're Pukulet. There's old men Pukulet and shit. First off, I'm going to talk to these two guys because they have items that will help grinding be super easy early on. So this is the hat clerk. She gives you an angel slime hat. And yes, I know, before you say anything, yes, it looks stupid as fuck, and it's really funny. But basically, if you're under level 120, it'll triple your experience gains, so it makes grinding a lot easier for beginners. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide it, but I'm going to keep it equipped, because that is going to be helpful. Hello, we are the Dollboard missionaries sent out to make your travels more comfortable. So this is the vehicle clerk. The hat clerk and the vehicle clerk are in each starting town near the exit. And when you talk to them, the hat clerk gives you the hat, obviously, to help with experience gain. And the vehicle clerk will give you a vehicle called a Dollboard. And what a Dollboard is it is basically a little vehicle that you can ride when you're in the overworld. And I will show you that right now. So, hold on. Okay, so now that you're in the overworld, for me, I have it set to the right trigger, so I just hold it down, and that's the camera. I didn't mean to, no, left trigger, left trigger. There we go. Dollboard ran out of fuel, used one fuel. Okay, there we go. This is the Dollboard. It's a little Segway that you can ride. Later on, so this is a rental, so you can't do anything with the rental, but if you do a quest later on, you can actually change the Dollboard form to various different things. You can change it to like a horse, you can change it to a car, and what's cool about the cars is that they're multi-seaters, so if you have friends in your party, they can sit in the car with you, and you can like drive from place to place. It's very cool. I love that you could barely reach the handle. Yeah, I'm... This was not built for Pukulipos in mind. But yeah, so we're gonna go back to Pukulet Village, and we will start the Puku quest. Which, if I'm being honest, and this is not bias, the Pukulipo quest lines in this game are the best ones. At least in the first expansion. The first expansion has the best Pukulipo quest lines, in my opinion. First, I want to see... Oh, I have no gold, so I can't even buy any equipment yet. But check this out, chat. You're not going to believe this? Check it out. You can be naked. I'm naked! It's really cute. But yeah, I'm going to put back on my clothes because those are going to help. Yeah, basically... Let me see... Do I have any equipment? I think I only have the beginner's sword. Ooh, wait! I have a great sword and an axe. Probably going to start with the axe. What's cool, too, is when you equip stuff, you can click equip hide or equip show if you want to show it on your character or not. There's also something called the glamour menu, but I'll go over that later when we get a little bit deeper in the game and have actual clothes that we can play dress up with. But first, there's a little login bonus because the 8th expansion just came out, so I am going to grab that really quick. Awesome. I'm gonna log in and get those every day. Okay, so where do we go for... Oh, Paripo's house. I heard, Chimi. You're finally ready to get out there and make your mark on the world, aren't you? You said it yourself. You told me you'd wrap up your unfinished business here and then set off for the big city to test your skills. So spooky Mr. Tiltskin was your unfinished business, eh? Huh? I'm wrong. What is it then? You're not having second thoughts about leaving a hick town like this, are you? When people think of Chimi of Pukulet Village, they think of that legendary Pukulipo who won the Goofball Grand Prix to decide the funniest person in Pukulet 3 years in a row. That's right. I am the Goofball Grand Prix winner. The winner of the Goofball Grand Prix. I'm the funniest motherfucker in town. As your former partner, I can confidently say that you're ready to make it... I can confidently say that you're ready for the big city. So go make your mark as the funniest Pukulipo around. By the way, you seem to be carrying way less than before. You didn't lose your Zoom Stone at least, right? For crying out loud. Not only do you not have a Zoom Stone, you don't have the joke book I gave you as a goodbye gift, or anything else. That's not good. You gotta talk to the chief as soon as possible. Once you've left the village... Oops, I let myself get all mushy. Once you've left the village, be sure to... Stop it! What the... You're that little pipsqueak called Puddin', right?
Don't do it. Please don't go. Don't leave the village again. Forget about our promise. Because...
Hey, Chimi, what's all this about a promise? The slow head turn. Dude, oh my god. It doesn't matter what she looks like. She's faded as fuck.
Chimi? You don't remember? But how could you?
Whoa, don't cry. Jeez. I'll wait here while he cries it out, so if you go talk to the chief about the Zoomstone, okay? His house is the one with the red roof. Which you would know, because you've lived here your whole life. But I will point it out to you anyway, for tutorial reasons. Oh, so Puddin doesn't know? Yeah, nobody knows. Nobody knows that we are just an entirely different person. Alrighty, I've hit you up on the cord. I wanted to make sure I stuck around for the prologue. Have fun with your replay, man. I gotta get stuff going today, so I'll be lurking. Till next time. Eh, no problem, dude. Nice seeing you, Exelon. Let me grab your friend code really quick. Dog, I did not know you were a Weddy. Oh no, that's somebody else. I was like, I'm pretty sure you play as a human. No, that's a completely other person. Okay, let me save your information really quick. Anyway, back at it. So the plan for today's stream is we are going to do the starting town story, and then we're going to start to wrap it up, because next stream, we're going to be streaming with a full party. We're going to have 4 whole people together. We're going to start streaming the story. Oh, hey, Chief. This is the equivalent of the soul-controlling Chris. Guy who's only played Deltarune. This game's giving me some Deltarune vibes. Listen, if it helps you play it, I'll take it.
Chimi, you're here! I heard all about it. As a special treat before you leave, I'll show you one of my secret dance routines. Oh, yeah! Oh! Why the long face? Tell me what happened.
Chimi told Chief Pukulet that they had lost their Zoomstone.
Goodness, you lost your Zoomstone? Oh, no, I can't be fooled that easily. You probably thought you'd get a good scare out of me if you told me you lost your Zoomstone. I'm not taking the bait. What's with the cold stare? Don't tell me. You really lost it? Now that is a problem. A Zoomstone's a globetrotter's lifeblood. It's too dangerous to travel without one. Somehow you gotta go find it again. But if you're gonna find it, you'll need some kind of lead. Eureka! You can go see Eidos! If you ask Sage Eidos, he may be able to tell you where Lost Zoomstone is. Eidos is a human sage. According to a rumor, he knows everything that happens in the world. Ha! His home, the sage's lair, can be found by leaving the village, taking the road west, and crossing the bridge into the Popola region. There'll be some monsters along the way. Be careful!
Alright. Sick. So, okay, so now that we're actually in the game, I can talk about this. So, while the game, all of the story content from versions 1 through 7 are fully hand-translated, because it's an MMO, they're constantly, like, there's a lot of NPCs. And the way that the game works is, if I'm remembering correctly, that's a person. If I'm remembering, I like how the pop-up was still there, dude. So the way the game works is that there's a shit ton of NPCs, and obviously because it's an MMO that came out for the Wii in 2012 and has been expanding ever since then, translating all of those NPCs is a lot of work, and they're also read differently in the game's files than the standard cutscenes. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So what they did is the program that I'm using to translate the game live right now has a function for NPCs where you can play the game and the NPC dialogue will be translated via like Google Translate or various translation APIs. You get to pick which translation API that you use. The one that you get by default and that I'd recommend for beginners is Google Translate, which is free, the mobile version of Google Translate. The only problem with it is that Google Translate Mobile is a little bit finicky, and the NPCs will sometimes spout fucking gibberish. Like, genuine fucking gibberish. Obviously, you know, like, the main story content is translated, and that's what I care about. But if you want to engage with a lot of the side content, you're gonna have to talk to NPCs. Personally, what I use is DeepL. I found that that is the best translation API for the game. It still has a couple of small issues, but it works really well for just understanding, like, you know, side quests and stuff like that. Just learn Japanese. I don't wanna. It's hard. But yeah, no, I looked into various translation APIs and, like, learning algorithms, and DeepL seemed like the most sustainable one that, like, doesn't have any big bad impacts on the environment or anything, because there's a lot of translation APIs that are based on AI, and I feel like that's kind of icky. But DeepL specifically, after looking into it, I was like, no, this seems pretty harmless. And so far it has been. It's definitely a version of AI, but it's not generative AI. It's like a learning algorithm that is made for translating Japanese or other languages into English. And it's a lot better than Google Translate is. Let's just say that. But yeah, if you're starting, I would definitely start with the free Google Translate mobile API, because you don't have to do any setup for it. The only thing is that some of the characters are going to spout absolute fucking nonsense. Grok, translate my game, please. Dude, I would not use Grok. If that was an option, I would not use Grok. Have you been seeing the shit Grok has been doing on fucking Twitter? Hey, old man!
Confound it. This stuff never gives me a break, does it? If I let this get out of this land, will be destroyed. Now one more, I'll seal it off again. Ooh, what a pain. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep this up. What do you think you're doing here? Naughty Pukulet, how many times must I tell you not to enter my shrine without permission?
Eidos took Chimi out of the chamber.
Honestly, you Pukulet are like mice, poking your heads through any tiny little gap you can find. Got it? On the other side of that seal lurks an evil so great that your little Pukulet minds can't even comprehend it. Everything it touches, it's destroyed. The plants wither, the rocks crumble, the water turns foul, and all living things are wiped out. The chamber you just walked into was full of that substance. And yet, you're still alive. That could only mean... No way. You too? Very well. Please forget my earlier rudeness. And, you know, me being racist. Pukulet are cool. I have Pukulet friends. It's fine.
One time an NPC dropped a literal slur for me. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Big problem with the Google Translate API. As much as it's helpful for newcomers, there are count 'em, two instances where the Google Translate API called me a slur. Like, straight up just dropped a bomb, and I was like, whoa! You cannot call me that! Obviously, that's not in the actual game script. That's just the translation API fucking up. But it was so out of pocket. Oh my god. That one NPC was translated by Grok. I believe, funnily enough, we were talking about Gadabout earlier. The Gadabout quest has one instance of that, where the NPC will just straight up call you a slur. So if you want to be a clown, people might say bad words.
You've come all this way to visit me in this remote location. You must have a favor to ask of me.
Also, hi Sock, hi Joy, I love you guys.
Ask away. I, Sage Eidos, am at your service.
Dude, he is such like, this is such Tolkien. This is such like a Tolkien character. This is like Lord of the Rings type shit. Like he's got a little pipe that he's puffing out of, he's got a cool staff.
I see. So, that's what you need. You lost your Zoomstone and have no idea where it went. So, you need me to find it for you, huh? Very well. I can find where your Zoomstone is. I'm an all-seeing sage, after all. However, even if you learn where it is, you'll likely have to overcome many trials in order to get it back. Now hold still. Gonna cast a spell on you.
Dude, this dude was doing macro aggressions on me like 2 seconds ago, and now he's casting a spell on me. Hello?
The Zoomstone was stolen. The thief is someone who lurks in the darkness and is seldom seen. But with this spell, they'll be lured out by my magic and reveal themselves to you. That's when you must defeat them. Then everything will be set into motion. This is good. Chimi, it seems that you're acquainted with a child named Puddin. Child from the village, perhaps? Go back to Pukulet village and meet up with him. That child is the key to these mysteries.
Okay. So on the way back, I'm probably going to fight a couple of monsters just so I can grind a little bit. Because I don't I am level 1. The prologue levels do not carry over to the main game, so I gotta grind up a little bit. I don't want to grind too much though, because I'm not planning on staying a warrior. I'm gonna probably switch to priest. Okay, Pukulet region. Why are you small? Because
I am small.
Dope. Puddin is the final boss. Dude, I can't wait to kill this kid. Speaking of kids to kill. Oh, dang. This axe is actually very big. It's probably gonna take a while for me to hit this thing. I should probably get closer to the town. Oh, yeah, maybe this might be over my pay grade, actually. Oh, shit. Don't attack me! No, stop. This is over my pay grade as a warrior. I need to go back to the starting area. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch to the beginner's sword to start, because I don't think I have enough stats to wield the great axe fast enough for it to be helpful. Probably gonna go back to right in front of Pukulet village, and I'll grind in a couple of slimes. This game low-key has top 3 DQ encounter themes. Yeah, no, I really like the music in this game a lot. Oh, here's a slime. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yoink. Yeah, picking warrior early on very much helps with the grinding. Thankfully, if you're playing the game for the first time, you can go on to the beginner servers, which I believe are 9, 10, and 11. And the beginner servers have a really cool event every 2 hours called the Metal Slime Rookie Hour, or the Metal Slime Rookie Raid. And what that basically is it is an event where metal slimes will show up in battles, and when you beat them, they give you a shit ton of experience. So you can take like 30 minutes every 2 hours, and you can just grind up really, really fast. But because I'm streaming, I don't have access to that right now. So I'm just going to do the classic grind. But yeah, when you combine the Angel Slime Hat for experience, triple experience gain, plus the Metal Rookies, you can grind up levels really fast. You can get to level 20 within, like, 3 minutes. I'm not even joking. Servers 9, 10, 19, 20, and 21 have metal slimes. Oh. That actually might be me. Personally, I'm not fond of the slime raids because it messed up the pacing for me initially. I mean, yeah, it's really just a way to kind of get you into the game faster, to kind of get you into the nitty-gritty as fast as possible. It's supposed to be like a good, like, beginner, like, hey, if you want to grind up, you don't have to participate in them. You can connect to the servers that don't have them active if you want. But I just recommend it because it's very easy to just kind of get into the game really fast. If you want, you can grind up with them, or if you don't, you can just ignore them. They weren't around when the game first came out. They were only added later. Plus, once you get into the nitty-gritty of the game, those raids are not going to be as helpful. Those raids, at most, will give you 1 level if you participate in them later on. Slime raids turned my Pukulet's fists godly. Dude, I should have been a martial artist, actually. That would have been funny. I don't know what that says. Probably says something cool, like, I'm an awesome dude. Yeah, I think 3 levels is good enough for now. I watched all of Penny's DQ9 playthrough and watched her crash out over losing Metal Slime's LMAO. Did she play DQ9? I thought she played DQ8. That's a game I still have to play, by the way. I have not played DQ8 yet. I've been kind of back and forth on if I want to play DQ8 or play DQ8 on the 3DS. Let me go to the inn really quick. I will say, yeah, no, Sokka saying it in chat, but Metal Rookies are really good if you're trying to train up all of your classes. So, for example, right? This game really pushes you to, like, try out other vocations and classes. In this game, classes are called vocations. The game really pushes you to it. And it is encouraged, and I'll go over why it's encouraged, like, later in the playthrough. But, they are very fun to try out other vocations, and with Metal Rookies enabled and the Angel Slime Hat, you can grind up levels on your early vocations, like level 1 vocations, really fast. I mean 8, lol, wrong game. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
No more!
I can't take it anymore. He's been acting like that since you left. I'm going out for some fresh air. He's your problem now, Chimi.
Chimi! Thank goodness you're okay. I was so worried about you. What? You went to see Sage Eidos? He told you that I'm the key to solving the mystery? What could that mean? I get it! You lost your memory because you went and fought that awful thing! But that means, for my sake, you... Whenever I was crying all alone, you always showed up and did all sorts of stuff to make me laugh. But after my mom and dad were killed by a monster from Defiled Valley, I was too sad to laugh anymore. When I apologized, you patted me on the head and said,
"It's okay, Puddin'. As this village champion, it is my duty to make sure that all the villagers can laugh and live happily. If anyone steals a smile from a fellow villager, then I, as champion,
Then you left for Defiled Valley alone to avenge my parents' death. I get it. So maybe that's where you lost your Zoomstone too. You did all of that for my sake, didn't you? If you need a Zoomstone, then take mine."
Chimi was forcibly given the Zoomstone. The Zoomstone is a magic stone that lets you travel to any recorded location instantly. No matter how much you use it, it never runs out. This Zoomstone doesn't have a location recorded in it yet. You can record a destination for it here in the church. So, if you played other Dragon Quest games, there's a spell that you can get called Zoom. And Zoom allows you to go to any location that you've been to before. It's kind of like Fly in the Pokemon games. I know I'm drawing a lot of Pokemon parallels, but that's what most people have played when it comes to beginner RPGs. But in this game, instead of Zoom, the spell, you get Zoom Stones. And as you collect them, you can make them into fast travel warps to different locations. So I can take this Zoom Stone to the priest in the village. I can set my Zoom Stone to this place so I can fast travel to it whenever I want. But a lot of them are rewritable, so you can rewrite them to other locations. Whenever you see like a big blue transparent crystal, you can rewrite your Zoom Stone to it, and you can use it as a fast travel location. It's very helpful. I will say, at first, it is a little bit annoying because you only get one when you start, but as you play the game and do quests, you can unlock more. And the more Zoom Stones you get, the more easy it is to travel around the world. It's very interesting. Plus, later on in the game, you get a Mega Zoom Stone, which basically just allows you to travel to a bunch of different locations. And it's one of those things that has a bunch of different fast travel locations, like, built into it. But yeah, that's to say, it's a fast travel item. It's basically what it is.
With this, you don't have to go back to Defile Valley, right? I don't care about revenge anymore. Don't risk your life for me. Everyone hates me anyway. I'm not even from this village, so stop worrying about me.
Don't be silly! If a man of war saw you, he'd be filled with so much pity that he'd be paralyzed.
Minnow War?
Not a minnow war, a man of war.
I'm sorry.
You're a whiny, whimpering wuss of a brat. You're a baby, a kid, a child. But you know what? When you want to cry, you should cry. Cry and cry and cry and cry and cry and cry until you're sick of it. Me, Chimi, everyone in the village. With a knockout one-liner, we'll make you laugh. We're all worried about you, kid. Just now, a girl out there asked me to feed you this acrobatic cake. Shoot the cake! You're a loser! You're a loser! Do you feel sorry for yourself? Now the cake is ruined! You're a loser, baby bitch!
I'm so sorry, Piripo, Chimi. Thank you.
I see. So your unfinished business before leaving the village was to beat that freak while it's still wounded. How very like you to risk your life as a village champion to bring a smile back to Puddin's face.
But still, this is seriously dangerous.
Well, as their former partner, I'm well aware of how stubborn they could be. It's no use trying to stop them.
The Toxic Viper is at the far end of the northern wasteland in Defiled Valley. Your Zoomstone's probably there too. I'm begging you, Chimi. I'll be waiting for you back in the village, so make sure you come back alive. Promise me.
Good luck, Chimi! Oh, wait, don't forget to record the village's location in the church before going to Defiled Valley. Okay, so now we go to the church. Oh, it's over there. I should probably fight a couple more enemies, maybe get better armor. Okay, here we go. So, Zoomstone, recorded here. This is for fast travel. Alright. I'm gonna powerbomb Piripo. No! Piripo's like Luffy. Piripo was just trying to cheer up Puddin. Piripo's chill, he just doesn't really know how to like... he doesn't know how to talk to people. Hey, that's my comedy duo partner you're talking about. Alright, so... I'm level 3 now, so I should probably start fighting enemies that aren't slimes. Evenly matched. These guys are fucking adorable. Bushy babies are amazing. I love these things. Caught me by surprise, though, so I gotta wait a second. Bam. Okay. Done and done. Oh, level 4. I'm learning. I guess I should just book it to Defile Valley. But then again, I know there's a boss fight coming up, and I don't know how good I am at level 4. So maybe when I cross the bridge, I should, like, fight some more monsters on the way. God, I love this game. Ooh, Drakis. Classic Dragon Quest enemy, the Drakis. Your comedy duo partner kind of stinks. Well, that's why we're not duo partners anymore. That's why I'm leaving the village. Wait, weren't you a human at first? Yeah, rewind the stream. There's story context as to why I look like this, I swear. Yeah, just rewind the stream, buddy. You'll figure it out. Dude, God, I think one of the reasons I got so hooked on this immediately is the character designs of Dragon Quest are fucking whimsical, man. Like, look at this thing! Feral Ball? It's adorable! When you hit him, a bunch of, like, little pollen comes out? Oh my god. So good. Alright. Back at it! Also, I forgot to ask for a bit, but audio is good, right? Audio sounding pretty good. Probably start beating these guys up. Ooh, new guy. Yeah, audio's good. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know if all of the character designs were done by Toriyama at this point, but most of them are. And they very much scream Toriyama. Gudrigar. Rudrigar. Well, more like shut the fuck up, Drigar. I'm just now realizing I probably have no items. That's gonna be bad for me. Because unlike in the prologue where there was healing things, there's no healing things here. Oh, a single file. Okay, I could use that. Nice, nice. Do I have any items? Oh, thank God. Okay, I do have medicinal herbs, so that's good. Ooh, and 5 Yggdrasil leaves. That's a revive. Okay, good. Yeah, no, so I have items. I did not know that they gave you items at the start, so that's perfect. I forget which race I chose. Certainly wasn't the tiny one, so I have no idea any of this story. Yeah, I think that's one of the things about this game I really like, is that depending on which race you pick, you get like an entire different opening story. And the Pukulipos are the best ones, so. I think the Weddy ones are pretty good. The Weddy one seems good. I like the story of the Weddies a lot. But I don't know, I identify more with the Pukulipos. So we're just gonna fast track through this. Oh wait, wrong way. What? Huh? A specter! Some kind of ghoul? Ow. Don't kill me, please. I'm but a young lass. That was a crit. We're at Defiled Valley already? Yeah, dude, we're fast tracking this shit. I don't fuck around. So, fun fact, those ghosts, you can't see them because they're ghosts. But if you're a mage or a priest, oh, you could see it out of the corner of your eye there. If you're a mage, a priest, or any magic user, you can get an ability that lets you see them way easier. Like, you just see them as normal overworld enemies. But I don't have that, so I barely see them. You see how you can see them on the right, like, floating around there? You can just barely see them. But you get, like, wizard eyes in the game, and they let you see the ghost monsters. It's really cool. The wizard eyes thing is really good for later game quests, because there's one where you have to like track down the ghosts and like fight them. Oh man, it's so cool how you can like barely see them. There was a red chest over here, and I will want to get that, so... Level 6 is pretty solid. Just hope I don't run into any more ghosts. Fortune Teller can give you that ability at some point. Oh, sick! Nice. I didn't actually know the Fortune Teller was the one that gets that. Because I know other magic users also get it. And the cool thing is that once you unlock that, it applies to all your vocations. So if you're a warrior, you'll be able to see them again. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here. Thankfully, these guys only take 2 hits, which is great for me. Ooh, this is equipment! Can I use that? Fuck! Level 7 required. Can I use it though? If I level up one more time, I can use it. Hold on. No, I'll find one of these flying dudes. Fortune Teller is such a cool class. Why can't I use my deck for Tavern? Dude, okay, that's another cool thing. Some of the classes in this game have really cool gimmicks. Fortune Teller is one of the coolest classes you can play in this game. Because it transforms the battles into, like, pseudo deck builders. Like, oh my fucking god. So, what you can do as a fortune teller is you buy card packs in-game, and you open them to collect cards that you can then build into decks. And you can have multiple different kinds of decks. And each of the cards do different things. So if you want, you can be a purely attacking fortune teller. You could have semi-support. It's really cool. Like, I have not seen that in a game like this before. Especially because it plays entirely differently to, like, every other class. It transforms the battle into, like, a pseudo deck builder. It's so cool. And there's, like, rare cards, and there's, like, you know, super easy to get cards. Really, really neat shit. I want that, but boss is literally right here. But wait, hold on. I'm gonna grind a little bit just because I want level 7, so I could use the rapier. Kind of how, like, fortune tellers use tarot cards. Yeah, the cards that you collect are tarot cards. And you use them as attacking moves. And you can make tarot card decks. And it's just very cool. I need to get more into it. The only thing that sucks is that, and this is a thing we'll explain later, but when you can register your NPC character, you can register your character as an NPC at a tavern, and people can hire your character at a tavern. Oh shit, hold on, I'm fucked, I need to heal. Hold on, oh shit. Please. Shit, the curse prevented movement. Fuck! I'm fucked! Run! Run, Chimi, run! Hold on, I need to heal. Oh, fuck. Oh, this curse is fucking me up. Sucks that I'm a warrior. I'm just gonna have to deal with this, but... I think the curse can, like, wear off after a certain point. But yeah, when you register as a fortune teller at a tavern, it doesn't save your tarot card deck. It gives you like a generic stuff instead. So if you hire a fortune teller NPC character, they won't be able to use their card deck, and that sucks. I hate that. Is this game free to play? Yes, it is. Specifically, it's free to start, but the first 4 expansions out of 8 are, like, free to play. And there's only very light restrictions as well. Some restrictions, like for example, you can't mail players, like, mail in the game, stuff like that. But otherwise, it is perfectly playable. I got, like, 400 hours of free play out of this game. It was great. Just found out you need a VPN to play this if you're not in the USA or Japan. Yeah, sadly, but there's some free options for VPNs you can get at the very least. Let's see here. Does the antidotal herb? No, it's poison. I have no options when it comes to getting rid of this curse right now. That sucks. But I have a rapier, so I'll be fine. Thank goodness I'm very poor. Yeah, no, I squeezed a good 400 hours out of this game. I am only just now, in my personal playthrough, getting to the point in the game where you need to subscribe. I subscribed a little bit before that, just because I feel like the game has earned my money at this point. But yeah. You're very big. Little guys! Yeah, no, I don't want to fight the giant lizard. I want to fight the little fucking guys. Most bosses you face during the story or during quests will allow you to choose their difficulty level before fighting them. Boss difficulty can be set by using the miscellaneous command and choosing settings and then boss difficulty. Different difficulty levels can be set for when you're playing alone and in a party, so feel free to set it to your liking. So, we're going strong, even though they're probably going to body me because I'm only level 7. I'm level 7 and I'm cursed and I'm alone, so yeah, they're gonna body me. But 13 damage this early on is pretty fucking good. Oh, the curse is wearing off. Finally! Oh my god. Thank god. Okay, this is doable. This is more than doable at my level. Do we have any skills yet? Nope, no skills yet. So I'm just attacking. Level 7, cursed, alone, no armor. And yet I'm spitting. They seem to be spitting too. Oh, I'm poisoned. But if I do good item management, I could definitely win this. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, shit. Antidotal herb. Boom. There we go. There is a defend command, and I do use it sometimes, not that often. I found that defense, like, is very situational. Haha! Idiot. Fool. And just getting a better position because they keep crowding around me. And if one of them gets in my way when I'm targeting the other one, it's gonna be fucking annoying. I'm going to use an herb right now. Shit, shit, shit. Okay, come on, come on. If I only have to do one, I only have to fight one other one, I should be fine. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, and also, I should show you guys this. You can jump. Now, the jump does nothing, but it is very fun to do. Wait until chat finds out there's no telegraphed attacks until version 3. Yeah, yeah. Very standard RPG type shit right now. Viper Spittle. You can jump? Game of the year. Yes, you can, and you can jump during combat, and you look like you're having a blast when you do so. Yay!
Stay still, stop jumping.
The jump, again, does pretty much nothing. Mr. Salts, have you ever checked out Warhammer 40k? I got into it because it's basically JoJo in outer space. Really? I did not clock Warhammer 40k being that. Whoa, what happened to Chimi? Chimi went through puberty. This is what happens when you go through puberty. big snake. Hello, big snake. Ally of Pukulet village, here to take revenge on the toxic viper that took Puddin's parents and stole his smile! Winner of the Goofball Grand Prix 3 years in a row, that's Chimi, the one who's going to defeat... And that's how that happens. Watch your tone!
It's no good. Never have to come to such a scary place if Sage Eidos hadn't ordered me to. No lost travelers are probably gonna come by, are they? Just pretend I'm not here. Egad, this is... Oh, they're already so young too. I feel sorry for them. I'd come a little earlier. Eidos' amulet might have saved them. You just got unlucky.
Dude immediately goes to looting, holy shit!
You were pretty rich, weren't you?
All of Chimi's money was stolen.
Heck is this? Hirapo's secret joke book? I don't need this.
Hirapo's secret joke book was thrown away? Tiltskin, you bastard!
Oh, you've got a zoom stone too.
Chimi was robbed of their zoomstone.
I see. Seems like they were planning to make a name for themselves in Orphea. To die in a place like this. What a shame. Don't worry. I'll use the money and zoomstone on your behalf, so don't haunt me, okay? You must be from Pukulet village. I'll return you to your hometown.
This guy's such an asshole. Okay, Snake, now don't kill me. That's the opposite of what I wanted, actually.
Well, gotta reincarnate again.
Alright, opening credits. I hope we get the joke book back. I don't remember if you do or not.
This streamer sucks at Dragon Quest X. As you can see, he keeps dying over and over again and needs to reincarnate every time.
That one dwarf on the left dancing like nobody's watching. Alright, so a big light came out of the area enshrouded by dark energy. And apparently that was enough to piss off the snake so that it left. What is that magical light? Who knows? Alright. It retreated into the pussy hole. I would like to go inside. I actually don't know if you ever get to fight that snake. I kind of wish that you could. I don't know if there's any veteran players that know, but like, I kind of want to fight the snake. You fight some pretty fucking crazy bosses in this game, but like, I don't know if you fight the snake. So it's one of those things where it's like, the whole reason I went here is so that I could I could avenge Puddin's parents, and I didn't even kill the snake that did it. What races are the others gonna stream? That I will leave up to them, because they already know what races they're gonna be, but I don't want to spoil it. You'll have to tune into their streams to know that. I'll put their stuff in the description after the stream is over as well, so people can check out their streams when they go live. But yeah, Joy is streaming tomorrow. At least I think she's streaming tomorrow. I'm pretty sure she is. Oh wait, we gotta go back to the Sage real quick, actually. Have you played any other DQ games? I'm beginning into the HD 2D remakes, and they're kind of gas, low-key. I also have been doing that recently. I was thinking about potentially streaming it eventually, so I stopped playing 3. I put it off for a little bit, but I wanted to stream this first.
I told you to take the wagon out of Defiled Valley to see if there were any travelers that wandered in, and help them if you found any. That's why I put a spell on the wagon to ward off monsters.
Oh, I never realized all of those tags on the wagon? That was because Sage Eidos put them on there. Oh man, I didn't even realize that.
I'm so sorry.
A Zoomstone, huh? No, not just that. You spent all their money too, didn't you?
That's Sage for you. You're so good at figuring things out.
There you have it, Chimi.
Chimi.
I'm deeply sorry for my no-good helper's rudeness. Here's your Zoomstone back.
Chimi gave back the Zoomstone they borrowed from Puddin.
I see. When Chimi was about to die a second time, that white light scared the toxic viper away.
I saw it too. A white light stretching from behind the far-off mountain and filling the sky.
I knew it. Seems my theory was correct. The white light is a sign that the legendary hero has awakened. Came from the distant land of Landurcia. Chimi, you have a destiny to fulfill. That's why you've escaped your doom. Chimi, I'm guessing you already know what you really are, right? Your body and soul are entirely separate. Check this shit out. You're gonna freak. Oh my god! And I don't fully understand it yet myself. Lately, incidents have been occurring all over the world where a soul of one who died far away has entered a body, a dead body, came back to life.
And the Chimi who cheered me up got killed by the toxic viper, huh?
But it's only because of that this Chimi was able to come back to life, right?
This body's master can no longer be revived. But if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have gotten a second shot at life. At the very least, one day, you should fulfill the dream that they were shouldering.
Chimi's dream?
Now then, I'm leaving on a trip to find out more about the hero's awakening. All right, Tilskin, give your trained bastard Chimi to replace the money you stole.
Seriously? That's terrible. I've been listening quietly all this time to show how sorry I am.
Bitch, do not start with my ass.
I get it already, jeez. I got the Intercontinental Railway Pass. That train pass is a very valuable item that allows you to ride trains all over the world. At least take good care of it, okay? Oh.
Chimi, with that train pass as an apology, please forgive my idiot helper. Well, I'm setting off. All right. The people from Pukulet village may still come back to play tricks on me. I'll just have to leave a double here then. That'll do. One last thing, I'll make a prediction. Chimi, you will eventually be guided by fate to learn why you've come back to life. First, you must travel to all 5 continents. Follow your heart. Fate will catch up with you eventually. Like it or not, it's inescapable. Luck be with you. We'll meet again someday. My own clone. Now none of us will be virgins.
Master, so you're leaving too? Frankly, I had no idea what he was talking about. At any rate, seems like my patrols in Defiled Valley are no longer needed. So I think I'll go to Orphea. I'll restart my business there. No fooling around. I'm truly sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, Chimi. I'll take Puddin back to Pukulet village, so you don't have to worry about him. Come on, Puddin, let's go.
Chimi said that someday they'd make it to Lendersia, the center of the world, and master the art of comedy. They told me it was their dream. I'm going back to the village, Chimi.
They seem kind of upset. Yeah, we did not get the joke book at all, which sucks.
This is Caretaker Eidos number 4. Eidos is now on his way out. Please leave a message after the tone.
Beep! Yeah, Eidos, this is Chimi. Chimi from Pukulet. Yeah, I was looking into helping some people in Lendersia. If you could tell me how to get there, that'd be great. Could it be because you're puppeteering their dead friend's corpse? I mean, I guess, maybe. Possibly. That is possibly true. It is a tad unfortunate. Okay, so I assume... Okay, yeah, there's still stuff I can do in town. Whew.
One, two, three. Whoa!
Dude, he hitting that.
Ooh, you've done it again, Chimi. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Whoa! Fuck yeah! Toxic Viper, washed up Viper, you hunted it down!
I love how these things just live for the bit. Yeah, I love the Pukulet. They're goofy as hell.
And the Zoomstone, you hunted it down! As a token of our appreciation, la la la! This is for you!
Chimi! That is, I don't really understand all this stuff about coming back to life, but you're not the same Chimi as before, right? The old Chimi always cheered me up. They fought for my sake and died because of it. And the new Chimi cares about me too. He even got rid of the toxic Viper.
I'm gonna be honest, guys, I did not do shit. The Viper got really scared of the big light that popped up. That was not me, but sure.
This time you actually came back, so Chimi, in my mind, you're both my heroes. I owe you so much.
I don't know what that fucking kid is talking about, but whatever. Puddin's been through a lot. I'm sure he'll settle down after a short rest. I heard everything he said, Chimi. No, champion. For the sake of Puddin's and all the people in Pukulet's smiling faces, you did well in defeating the toxic viper. You're the kind of person who's impossible for a... You're the kind of person who will do the impossible for a laugh. You got guts. I'm impressed. I heard you got your Zoomstone back too. I'm sure Father Hempet in the church will gladly teach you how to use it properly. You won't have any regrets left in this village. Now, take out your adventure log. With this mark of maturity, the kings and ministers of any country will surely meet with you. On top of that, you're the funniest Pukalipo in the Goofball Grand Prix history. I'm sure you'll bring laughter wherever you go. The town of Orphea, the kingdom of Magistris, you'll bring smiles to the world. If you travel the world and make an impact in various countries, you may be awarded a key emblem, a medal in the shape of a key. I'm imagining you do a handstand in each country, covered in key emblems. It makes me giddy just to think about it.
Me too. I'm also going to Orphea. My relatives live there. So that's why I'm heading out.
Come on, the real adventure's just beginning. For now, run off to the west. The world's waiting for you to make 'em laugh. The journey ahead would be difficult alone, so I prepared 3 support party members to accompany you. Once you reach Orphea, you can be introduced to new support party members at the Tavern. You can pick people to bring along there. Farewell, Chimi, my beloved disciple.
I love this guy. He's like one of my favorite little characters. Okay, so we have 3 support party members. So these guys are temporary. They're basically, so in this game, when you go to a tavern, you can get NPC party members that are basically other players' avatars from the game. So like, for example, you can register your character at the tavern, and your friends who play can hire you, or just random people can hire you. In fact, you guys could probably hire my character when I register it at a tavern starting next stream as well. Honestly, you could probably track down my character by searching for her, and you can hire me if you want. You can hire my character, and I will get EXP when I log back in from the battles that we do. Hey, Chimi! You know, honestly, Puddin has taken this whole, your friend is dead and I am possessing their corpse thing really well. I'm super proud of him. Normally, that would be a very traumatizing thing, but Puddin is probably too young to understand. We're actually about to leave. I'm taking Puddin to Orphea. You know, you're really something, Chimi. You won the Goofball Grand Prix by a landslide and drove out the toxic viper. I could never compare. After watching you and Puddin, I finally understand. I'm not cut out for comedy. From now on, I'll be the first guy who can cry at command and move the whole world with my mad crying skills, which I learned from Puddin. And one day, bro, at the center of the world, the theater of Lindersia, which will wow the crowds more. Which will wow the crowds more? Your comedy routine or my tearjerker performance? Wham! And that's when we'll settle things once and for all. Yeah, okay, bro.
Chimi, thank you so much for everything. From now on, I won't cry. I want to become someone who brings smiles to everyone.
Then how will I chain my crying skills? Bro, cut it out. Seriously, get the fuck out of here, Piripo. What the fuck are we doing?
Chimi, everyone in Pukulet village, and both the Chimi who died and the Chimi who's here now, I love you all.
Yeah, Pukulet village is the best. Bro's like, I have no idea what the fuck's going on, and I refuse to engage. See ya, ex-partner. Let's meet again somewhere. Do you think that Chimi and Piripo, like, explored each other's bodies off screen? Like, before I got here? Do you think they're, like, bitter exes? But, like, they're, like, chill about it when everybody else is around, but they're, like, kind of like rivalries, like enemies to lovers. But it's, like, lovers to enemies.
Goodbye, Chimi. Thanks for everything.
I love Puddin's smile. It's so vacant and silly. Okay, bye, guys. Kind of funny how easy it is for people to find out you're possessing someone in this universe since magic is so common. Yeah, that's true. Magic is insanely common. So yeah, this is my NPC party. Temporary NPC party until I unlock the tavern. In which case, at that point, I can just hire people as a party if I'm playing alone. Which I won't be doing on stream, but it's good to know if I want to, like, grind my character. Oh shit, I'm just now realizing I have $3,000. You know what I can do? I can buy armor. So I'm gonna do that really quick. I can't believe I forgot. I'm still wearing the default Pukulipo fit. Which I will say, I do like the Pukulipo fit a lot. I think it's very cute. However, I need to wear something else. So, the big thing is that even though each town has, like, an armory and weapons that you can buy, that is not where you're going to be getting, like, the good shit. The good shit are always drops from monsters, like random drops. The armory and the weapon shop are basically fucking useless after the first version of the game. They only sell default shit, which is kind of annoying. I kind of wish that each of them had their own shop, but apparently they don't, so whatever. That door just opened on its own. I assume a player just walked in. But the good news is we can buy Pukulipo hood. Pukulipo shoes. Well, I don't have a hood, so. Equip. Leather hat. I guess. I mean, these don't really. Like I said, these aren't really great. I mean, at least with the hood, I can kind of complete the outfit. See, look! And it has physics on the back. Nice. Okay. So, you know what? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to buy stuff. So the stuff that's grayed out is stuff I can't wear with my current class. But what I can do is I can buy it anyway, because if you buy clothes, you can do stuff called glamour, which allows you to wear whatever you want, but it doesn't affect your equipment. Hold on. Actually, bracers, no. Boots, yes. Linen hats. Linen attire looks cute. Okay, so check this out. So this is my current equipment lineup, but I can play dress up and it not affect my equipment. So if we go to the equipment menu, the glamour, this will explain glamour. Basically, it's dress up. You have 14 glamour slots, and when you register equipment to them, you can just name it anything. It doesn't matter. Thankfully, actually, this is one of the only places in the game where you can use the English alphabet. So I'll just do basic. Basic. Okay, so edit glamour. So now I can kind of mix and match. So a little cute little bandana. Honestly, this is pretty cute. No. Okay, this will be my basic fit for a little bit until I get a better outfit. Which I may buy. I'm gonna be honest, I might just buy an outfit. Girl, your entire ass is hanging out. Dude, this skirt covers nothing. I need pants. Bro, I need pants so bad. Bro, give me pants. There we go. Equip. Glamour. Edit glamour. Fine, dude. It doesn't look that great, but sure. This outfit fucking sucks. There's no color coordination. Now I'm missing my Pukulipo outfit. Can I mix and match the Pukulipo fit and maybe make something a little bit better? Sure. Sure, this works for now, but I'm definitely accessorizing her off stream. There's no way that this is gonna be my main fit. At least my Pukulissi isn't out, yeah. Me as a teenager trying on my older sister's fits for no reason. Yeah, for no reason, huh? Okay, so I am... Damn, I'm level 15 warrior already? Well, that doesn't really matter because I'm gonna change to priest once I get to the tavern, but... You gotta ask, how's the dye situation? So, glad you asked. You can dye outfits in this game. However, it's a little bit annoying. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. Free players dyeing outfits is a pain in the ass, but if you have the full game, if you like subscribe and shit like that, you can get access to the bazaar, which is basically a player-run shop where people will sell shit. And the cool thing about that is that when you get the what's it called? When you use the bazaar, you can buy player items, and one of the items you can get are flowers, and flowers are rare items in the game that you can use to dye things. Some flowers and colors are more rare than others, so they'll be more expensive. You can get flowers and dyeing items in-game without using the bazaar, but they are a little bit annoying to grind for. Didn't bro just say to not call people real egg? No, I know. I'm just joking around. I'm joking around. Not serious. I jest. Listen, I literally the other day, well, not the other day, but a little bit ago, I tried on makeup and it was awesome. Also, I wasn't necessarily saying egg. I was saying like, are you Limp's wrist? That's not egg. That's just kind of like, are you a little bit flamboyant? Because I get it. Is this a solo playthrough, or are you gonna have other people? Yeah, no. So I plan to play with other people starting next time I stream this. And they're also doing their first stream solo as well, so that they can experience their starting story and we can like meet up on the second stream. The people who are playing with me are gonna be Dollip, Lady Emily, oh my god, wait a second. Sorry, I got a bunch of messages, hold on. And ROBBYDUDE as well. Almost forgot to say Robbie. But yeah, they're gonna do all of their own streams. Joy is streaming tomorrow, this game, I believe. And once the VOD goes up, I'll put their streams in the description if you want to check them out as well. For their perspective and stuff like that. But yeah, so we're getting close to the end of the stream. I don't want to end yet until I get to the next town, though, because that is where we can easily meet up for next stream. Obviously, off stream, I'm probably going to grind a little bit just so I can get my priest up. LMAO, nah, I'm on full HRT and everything. You clocked me live. It's okay, guys. No fucking way. There's no way. I was joking. I was joking around. Oh my god. Can't wait for 3 more Pukulipos to join. So, okay, fun fact. We coordinated in advance. We weren't going to play the same races. So everybody's going to be a different race. So they can all get their own unique starting stories. So you have an incentive to check out their streams. If you want to know each character's lore, there's a good reason to check out the other streams. Sorry, I like wiggling. But yeah, this is Dragon Quest X. I know, you know, I definitely front-loaded a lot of information on this stream, but, you know, it's important to get out of the way just so you understand how the game works. Especially if you want to try it out yourself, and I am hoping that these streams encourage people to try out the game and try out the fan translation, because I'm gonna be so for real, this is one of the most fun experiences I've had with a group of friends playing a game ever. I'm kind of shocked that there aren't more multiplayer RPGs where you can just experience the entire story together. It's kind of baffling that that's not like a genre that is like utilized for multiplayer as much. At least not these days. I think back in the day there were a couple of multiplayer RPGs, but everybody had to own a copy of the game and you had to play locally. With this, you just download the game and then you just play with friends, like, just online. And it's great. It's really accessible and fun. Favorite gaming memories came from some big raids that we did in this game. Yeah, dude, oh my god, yeah, me and Squid and a couple of people, there's like really cool like raid bosses you can do together, and they have like story and like lore build up to them, and it's really cool. It's like a cool side quest side story that you can do with friends. Everything in this game feels kind of like an event. Like there's so much story that you can do with friends, and it really just kind of plops you in the middle of like insane situations. It kind of, and I know this is coming across like, oh, guy who has never played an RPG before is excited about the fact that he is playing an RPG. But like this game especially, when you play with friends, it really does feel like you guys are just plopped in the middle of like a crazy shonen manga that like like you just don't, like you're just plopped in the middle of like crazy stories, and it's really fun. And also, shockingly, you know, we haven't gotten through a lot of it so far. The writing of this game, the like story shit, is surprisingly good. Like there are some story arcs in this game that are written fucking crazy. Like there's crazy plot twists and like insane shit I am very excited to show y'all. And some of them, not even some of them, like half of them are completely optional. There's like optional side quests with really good storytelling. I'm kind of shocked that it's just like optional. Salty, the writing only gets better. It's crazy. I believe it. I straight up believe it. I'm in version 4, and some of the characters in this game are like some of my favorite characters in gaming, period. Like alongside like Deltarune characters, which is insane to say because y'all know I fucking love Deltarune. But like some of the characters in this series are really fucking good and well written, and like their designs fucking go crazy. Oh man, I wish I could tell you about my favorite characters. I literally can't because of spoilers until later. So hopefully we get to it. You gotta get to V5, it's peak. That's what we're doing, dude. We're on version 4.5 right now. We're ending it tonight. Literally, I'm stopping playing in a bit on stream, and then I'm going to hop back in playing with with my little crew, and we're gonna finish version 4 tonight. And then we're gonna start on version 5. I'm so excited about it. Is it possible for this to be emulated on a mobile device? Nope, sadly not. It's not. You can't really emulate it on a mobile device because you also have to keep in mind you're also running the translation program in the background. It is possible to get this to work on a Steam Deck though. I have been able to do it. It's very, very convoluted, way harder than getting it to run on a PC. But it is possible to get it running on a Steam Deck, but that's the only other system I've been able to get this to run on. Seems like I'm a little out of place. Alright. Next, I'll try a town to the harbor. What the? Youch! Sorry. Guess I shouldn't be flying when my head's in the clouds. Huh? Are you alright? She kind of bad. Like, look at her. Oh my god, that design goes crazy. Glad you're okay. I'm San Vitalia. I'm a fairy, as you can plainly see, but I'm also a seasoned adventurer. What's a fairy doing in a place like this? Don't you even know where you are? This is the boundary between dreams and reality. Naturally, it's quite strange for a conscious Pukulet to be here. Sometimes I use this place to think. What'll I do today? What should I have for lunch? That sort of thing. Seems you're an adventurer as well. Very interesting. What's your name? I see. Chimi, is it? Right then. The Fairy Queen guided us here together for a reason. Please help me fulfill my mission. I'm traveling the world to make everyone happy by inspiring adventurers and locals to get to know each other. The connections between people are what make us happy. Having conversations, laughing together, helping one another, and forming bonds are the sources of everyone's happiness. In short, I want you to find and talk to the inhabitants of Astolfia that I've chosen. And for that, you need to be prepared, right? Salty in the Roblox elevator. God damn. Sorry, her design fucks hard. Heh, shabam! I cast a spell of... Sorry. I cast a spello of yellows on you. Now you'll see the names of people I've chosen in yellow. Now all you have to do is find people with yellow names and talk to them. How easy is that? Since you're helping me, I should give you something in return. Right then, how about this? I'll give you a mini medal every time you speak with someone I've chosen. Plus, I'll even throw in extra prizes based on the total number of people you've talked to. Doesn't that sound great? You're quite the agreeable one. I'm liking you more by the second. Oh yeah, I should give you this too. Reading. You received the yellow pages. Now you can look up people's addresses and dox them online. What's more, these two books have an amazing feature that links what's written in them with each other. If I write the names of people of Astolfia in here, they'll also be listed in the one I gave you. I'll fill in the names of the people I've chosen so you can check them out anytime from your key items. I'll be at the dock in the port of town of Lendor for the time being, so come to see me if you feel like it. Be seeing ya! So, I know I'm gonna break some of y'all's heart when I say this. She is not a story-relevant character. This is the start of a side quest. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I love her too. Collect my yellow pages. So basically, San Vitalia's main deal is that she encourages you to talk to NPCs that are deemed as important in regards to the game. So they could be NPCs that have hints on how to progress. They could also be NPCs that have important quests to unlock certain features of the game, like the Tavern and stuff like that, in various vocations. But yeah, she's a quest character. She's just to encourage you to engage in the game by talking to Hihipofu. Mysterious voice rang out. Hey, you didn't forget me, right? It's me, San Vitalia. Oh, thank you. I see you found one of my chosen residents. Here, this is for you. And then for every person that has a yellow name that you talk to, you also get a mini medal, and you can exchange mini medals for certain rewards later in the game. Okay, to commemorate your first achievement, I'll give you a reward. Use this to go hard next time. Excuse me? Oh, a Zoomstone. Perfect. Alright, we have 2 Zoomstones now. Perfect. Awesome. Make sure you listen carefully to what they have to say. If you're not sure where to go, you can use your yellow pages or come see me. I'm always happy to help. Wasted character, not gonna lie. I totally agree with you. Do not get me wrong, I totally fucking agree with you. Stan Battaglia is such a fire character design, it just fucking waste.
This is Orphea. It must have been a long journey to get here. Let me tell you something helpful. People who want to talk to you, like Hoppapo over there, have names that appear in pink. Why don't you go talk to Hoppapo right away? See? It's just straight ahead.
This is also a really fun gimmick about this game that I like. Every NPC has a name. You may have noticed it already. Every NPC has a name. And something I have noticed is some NPCs will show up later in like later events in towns, and you can actually be like, holy shit, it's this guy from this place, and he's just like, he's not like a story relevant NPC, he's just completely fucking just a random fucker. It's awesome. It's really cool. Hiya, Popo.
The Grand Nabum Circus is the most famous event in all of Orphea, and I heard that this time it's going to be especially amazing.
It's a special performance for the citizens of Orphea, but if you have a mark of maturity, they may let you in. If you have a mark, you should go to the circus tent. It's that fancy tent up there at the top of the hill. Now, this is a cute little thing that they do in the first expansion. See this dog? I learned this as I played the first time, but they use that dog in intro cutscenes like this to show the player where to go. In like all of the initial cutscenes for some of these towns. It's really cute. I kind of wish they kept it up in like later expansions. But it's really cute. I like it a lot. But anyway, yeah, that is the game. I'm probably going to end off the stream here, but when I'm off stream, I'm going to unlock the tavern and do that quest. Basically, all you have to do to unlock the tavern is just like go talk to the person, they'll tell you where to go, and then you hop on the train to go do the thing. Whatever. I can go over all that in a future stream. But yeah. This feels very Animal Crossing in a way. I mean, it kind of is, like, we'll go over it like way later in the playthrough, but you can buy a house. You can buy a house in the game, and you can decorate it, and it's very Animal Crossing. But yeah, I gotta unlock the tavern, so I'll grab the quest first, and then I'll start wrapping up stream. Here's the introducer. This is an adventurous tavern. It's a place of meetings and partings where travelers gather in search of companions. That's it. I've got some odd info for you. You heard of the Angel Slime Cap? Apparently it's an awesome hat that triples your EXP when equipped by characters up to level 120. I heard a guy named Gar Luz is handing them out. There's one in Pukulet village too, so if you want one, you should go back and grab it. Well then, I already have the Angel Slime hat. It's a place for adventurers, it's a place blah 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 blah. What can I do for you today? Party search, please. Looking for a companion? At the Adventurers Tavern, we pair adventurers with support companions who will fight monsters at your side. But we can't just hand one over to anyone. I'd like to ask you for a favor. You bring me a single honey, bring it back and I'll introduce you to support companion. The owner asked me to run this errand, but I can't exactly abandon the bar, so what do you say? Will you help? Oh, this is easy. I literally just need to get birdsong nectar. Oh, you're up for it. That's the spirit. Song nectar is usually sold at most material shops, but you might be able to get it cheaper at the Traveler's Bazaar. Nope. This is easy. I can do this in 2 seconds. So, what you have to do is you just literally walk outside and talk to the material shop person. And then you buy, then birdsong nectar. Should be on one of these pages. Birdsong nectar. Where the fuck are you? There we go. So you literally just buy one, and that is all they want. The angel hat can be used up to level 115. It was only double experience, right? Oh yeah, wait, is it only double? I might have been saying triple. No, EXP times 3, actually. No, EXP times 3. And also, I unequipped it for the Pukulipo hood. I should not have done that. Yeah, EXP times 3, and EXP boosted if you're level 120 or below. It used to be 115, but they expanded it recently. Okay. You got it. Yeah, I'm just skipping this. Basically, we've unlocked the tavern, so now we can hire people to be party members. Alright, let me give you the lowdown. Anyway, I can explain this. This is very easy. So, you talk to the introducer, party search, and then you can search via level. You can only search for people around your level, so I am like level 16, so I can only search like for max level 26. And then you can just begin the search. And what's cool is that if you're below level 80, you can hire people for free. When you're past level 80, you gotta pay, but it's not that much money. So what I'm looking for is, because I'm gonna be a priest, I should probably get a warrior. Yeah, switch out Tapu. How does your game not pause for like 5 seconds before translating? It's instant for you sometimes. Well, it depends on who you're talking to, because some NPCs, they will freeze the game for a moment while the translation software works. Some of them won't. And like NPCs like the introducer usually won't. I like this guy. What's this guy's deal? Whoa, cute outfit. Oh, cute little Pukulipo, purple. Hira. Monster Master. We should probably get a thief. Be cool to get like an ogre. Okay, and I'll exchange it for the mage. And I'll keep the Pukulipo priest for now. Because, I mean, priest is level 28. Priest. I am a servant of all trades, Abbey, here for those who wish to change vocations. How can I help you, my child? Change vocation. So you wish to change your vocation, do you? However, it seems your warrior level has not reached level 20. You cannot switch vocations until you've mastered the fundamentals of the vocation you first selected. If you still desire a change, return to me once you've attained level 20 or higher. So, in order to change your vocation, you obviously gotta level up to level 20. It's the bare minimum to change vocation. Then, once you get to level 20, they'll give you a quest that you have to do. You have to beat like a golem or something in the continent with the ogres. In Ogreed, I believe. And then you can change your vocations, which I will do off stream because it is probably easier for me to do that than to stream the whole thing for y'all. But yeah, you basically just, if you're ever interested in knowing how to do it, you can look it up on the wiki, or you can literally just fucking, you can go to the train over here, and then you just go to the ogre place via the train. Because we already have the Intercontinental Rail Pass, so... I'm noticing a couple of pop-ups. That means people are following me, which I think is really cute. But alright, that is going to be it for this stream. I'm going to probably do a couple of quests off-stream, but I'm not going to progress in the story until we have other people. But yeah. That's Dragon Quest X. This is like literally one of my favorite games of all time. I've said that a bunch, and I know I've been kind of nerding out about it this stream, but I hope this stream is fun for y'all. I can't wait to play with friends! Ah! Oh my god. Yay. Wait, I gotta hit the sultry dance. Yeah, yeah! Oh yeah! Uh-huh! Uh-huh! Hell yeah! Hit it. God, I love... The girl Pukulipo animations are like slightly different than the boy Pukulipo animations. It's really cute. But But yeah, somebody in chat said top 3 game for me. Dude, literally same. I have no idea how this game did it. Like, I know, like I said, this game is a sleeper build, okay? It looks very, very normal from the outside, but once you get into it, yeah. Anyway, thanks y'all for watching. I will link Dollip's stream in the description, and once there's a VOD up of the other streamers, I'll also put those in the description. So if you want to check out their first streams and their individualized story after the prologue for their given race, I highly suggest it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream I do of this. I will say tomorrow, Deltarune Chapter 5, the edited video is coming out, so definitely check that out. And then after that, the day after, on Sunday, I'm going to be streaming Chapter 2 of the Weird Route of Deltarune. And then sometime next week, we'll probably do the first group stream of Dragon Quest X. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. I am going to go get some food. I hope you all get some food yourself. Be careful going outside with the wildfires right now that are in Canada. And yeah, talk to y'all later, guys. Bye!